This feels so different. Oh my god, we're so loud. So I have a couple topics that we could do today. This is going to be a call-in stream. It's about alimony. I was unsure. Let's see. Unsure which one to do, but I figured we'll just do it this way. Is alimony justified for stay-at-home moms in 2024? Just trying to find where I am right now. Okay. I wish maybe I can put that. Oh, you know what? Sorry, guys. I don't do the vertical stream. Let's see. Let's do controversy debate on alimony for stay-at-home moms. Lovely. And then let me get the link so you guys can come in. Let me know what you think. Okay, in the description box, is alimony justified for stay-at-home moms? The link is there. I'll also put it in the chat. Oh, fuck that. Everybody's mad. Everybody's mad. Okay. Is alimony justified for stay-at-home moms? Is alimony ever justified for anybody in 2024? Oh, you're boring, Excel. You're boring. You can just say you're boring. I look gray. Okay. Is alimony justified? In the name of equality. Yes, it is. Okay, well, it seems like men disagree. Curious if any have the balls to say anything. Because if not, we're going to have to switch topics. You know, it'd be cool if I had TikTok Live to go in there. Alimony was initially created to provide financial support to spouses, usually women who were financially dependent on their partners after divorce. It aimed to address economic inequalities resulting from traditional gender roles where one spouse's, typically the husband, was the primary breadwinner, leaving the other spouse economically vulnerable post-divorce. Last time I checked, there is 4%, out of all divorces, only 4% are getting alimony. Only 4% are... There's a better way to say that. Star! Yes! How are you?
I'm good. I don't know a whole lot about alimony because I don't get it. So, you know, if I don't get it, I'm not going to know.
So alimony is... So let's say you and I get divorced, but I'm a guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then typically we get divorced. I'm rich. You're not. So every month I have to pay you a portion of my income. I don't even know how much it is. Let's ask.
It scales off of their income levels. So like how they're used to living, how much he's getting, the gross versus the net. I know that.
Yeah, you know that stuff.
Yeah, but how much and how often in the country? I mean, guys who are only making 50K, 100K, they're not going to have to pay that stuff.
You don't think so? I think they would. If she was financially dependent on them, oh, for sure. I think. Maybe not.
Maybe I don't think so, because if their cost of a living exceeds something, I don't see how they could.
Yeah.
I know people who make, 6 figures like I used to. Oh, hell yeah. If I would have got divorced, I would have had to pay the son of a bitch. So My doctor, the one who had lupus, doesn't have anymore. The top clinics,
Yeah.
type thing. She has to pay alimony. Then they will not award her a divorce at all because he's dependent. In the
I've
state,
heard
yeah,
a lot where it's the
yeah,
woman is the one in the caregiving role
yes,
or primary breadwinner, whatever.
yes. And so with my brother's wife, same for her.
Really?
She has to pay alimony and child support, and he was awarded full custody, and he's a drug addict. Yeah.
See, even when moms are drug addicts, like you're getting your kids taken away. So that's crazy.
Yep.
I heard of a mom that had to blow in order to drive her car. I was like, that's a low I never want to get to. Like, the
I know.
breathalyzer. I'm like, that
Yes.
sucks. But thank God it's in the car. So then she's not drinking when she drives the kid. But
At least it's not an ankle bracelet.
those are looking cute. Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen them lately.
Some designer had them trending as purses, like little backpacks on the ankles. And it looked
Really?
exactly like, yeah. I was like, this is so trashy. I love it. I want it.
Can you choose your color? Like pink, red, blue?
I think I saw black and I saw purple. That's all I remember.
I would take the purple one, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see what other people say. Maybe we all disagree. Curious how we all look on this right now. Oh, cool.
You look good. I'm talking to you. Her. Torrie.
Me?
She looks good. Yeah.
Torrie,
you look good.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
Thank
just
you
wearing
very
all
much.
black. I have to put my glasses on now to see everybody.
Me, I don't know.
Oh God, you put on the costume?
I did.
Oh my
Torrie, do you want him in the costume?
Wait, stand up.
Yeah,
Let me
let's
see
it.
the fit.
Damn, it's leaking.
I made
Turn
him
around.
do his hair.
Turn
Hair's
around.
sticking
We
up.
want to see all of it. Oh no, our belt.
Whoa. This is PG-13, sir. Please put it back on.
Wait, what?
Who is
What?
that? Who's that voice?
Sorry. I don't know. Love it. Fashion.
Thank you. Super Mega Force Red. Sorry, the belt's a little tight, but
What does this uniform or costume represent? Like, whose uniform is it or costume?
it's Troy, the Red Ranger, the leader.
Oh, yeah. Now I
I
see
don't
it.
know.
From
I don't
the
even know who
20th
that is.
anniversary.
Got it.
And my hair is kind of close. His hair is slicked back. Mine is more.
I thought he
spiky
had the
because
like
it's super
mask
short.
on. No?
He did. The helmet's downstairs in the
Oh, got
basement.
it.
But no, it's buried. Like it's things are still in boxes. We're not completely unpacked yet, or else I would.
Damn. It looks good. What do you
Thank
think
you.
about alimony, though? I know your mom. Was it your mom who, single mom?
Yeah,
Yeah. Did
but
she
my
get
dad
alimony?
paid it.
Oh, okay.
And
Tell
he
us.
he deserves to pay it.
Tell us. If you want. You don't have
Yes,
to.
tell us.
Well, I don't
I
know
know
anything
some.
about their prenup, but I do know he had to pay child support,
Mm.
and he pays it like pretty much every month.
Has he ever tried not to?
Yeah, multiple times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What does he do for a living?
Um,
Ish. You can say like the broad thing. Is he in like engineering or sales?
Liquor.
Oh shit.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
You're a
So am
bootlegger.
I. So am I. Okay, liquor. Is he an alcoholic?
Funny enough, no. Isn't
No
that
way.
weird?
He must be in liquor commissions or like
Something like that.
inventory of some sort. I don't know. Those guys are usually straight edge. Sorry.
Oh, they
Okay.
are?
Yeah. There's either like a shit ton of alcoholics or super dry. But okay, so alimony, do you think it's justified? Ever?
Like,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just
it
whenever.
is.
Is there ever a time where, or let's put it this way, is alimony outdated in 2024?
The amount it is, you need more money.
You think it is outdated?
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, the cost of living, dude, just gas is like $5. Like, come on.
If I want to make a salad, it's 80 for a salad.
I mean, I always thought that it was justified for stay-at-home moms, and it seems like a lot of people in the space disagree.
Of course they do, because they're selfish bastards.
Yeah, they don't care about their kids, dude. They don't care about how they eat, how they dress,
No.
where they go. They're fucked up in the head.
And they just toss the women to the side like they were nothing.
Yeah, we don't talk about how they trade them in. It's like a very common phenomenon everywhere except on YouTube. Like it seems like nobody thinks that's a thing.
Look, it doesn't happen often. It only happens to like a few people. So they should be able to handle it. I'm sorry to say this, but if you can't handle something that fucking easy to go to work, pay your kids some fucking money, then you're fucking stupid.
Loving the energy. Okay,
I'll lower the explicit language. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
Here's my question though: what if the woman divorces the man and should she leaves her kids basically? Should she pay the alimony?
Well,
yes.
It's a matter of who makes the most money.
That's right. Like, let's say she makes more. Should she pay then?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
If we had house husbands, it depends. How is his job something that he can be out for 10 years, like a plumber, and he can just get right back in? Like for women, I feel like
you can't. Women can't.
You can't. I can't think of something other than hairdressing that maybe you could get in. But my mom was a hairdresser, and she tried to.
What if she's a CEO? Because you can't get out of that too much either. Because that you kind of take home with you. You know, like.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense, but
did they hear me when I said my doctor has to pay thousands a month for a drug addict and an alcoholic who ruined his liver in California? Yeah. They won't give her a divorce or nothing because it's considered abandonment.
There's got to be a loophole. Can't she file for guardianship? Hear me out.
I don't know.
If she files for guardianship, she can award the state. I wish MGTOW was here. She can award the state to take over his things and say that he's not capable of making decisions for himself. Probably get out of it. But that's a process that takes a very long time.
Oh, and maybe even admit him somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll ask her. Last time I asked her, 4 months ago, she was like, I'm just not ready to deal with it again. She said it costs a lot in attorneys. And I was like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's family court and like probate, isn't it?
Yep.
It's the hardest to find
both.
lawyers.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
No, he's alive.
No, I mean, is he like mean?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's why she divorced him.
Damn. I want to know.
And so she moved back to Oklahoma.
Who lives in Oklahoma?
People who got booted out during COVID.
Are you guys insane? I'm traumatized from tornadoes.
I know. I worry about it over here all the time too.
At least over there they have like the dugouts and stuff, but god damn, if I heard the I can't even do it. It's creepy. Okay.
We get
I worry about it all the time.
We get those alarms all the time here. Even like most of them, like we haven't.
I'm in Rockford. I get them like the clouds hang very low. I forget what they're called. They're like the wall clouds. Wall clouds. Yeah.
I would like to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Are those the ones that turn into tornadoes?
If I remember correctly,
those are funnel clouds.
Hold on, guys. Let him talk.
Sorry.
What?
Torshaa, if I remember correctly, you went to chase a fucking tornado.
Yeah, I was in I didn't chase it. I was in it.
I didn't tornado chaser.
No, although that sounds like a fun job, I got caught in a tornado because I'm a dumb bitch who went the wrong direction to like pitch black darkness.
Oh no.
It's okay.
What was it like?
It honestly was like just train sound like a train, but in a really eerie type of way. And then things were lime green in the distance, and it just really like a shit ton of hail hits your car, like when it's passing over. It feels like your car is being lifted, but I think I was like on the outskirts of it, you know, not like actually in the eye of the tornado. But
oh, you got lucky.
I know, and I was literally around so many trees. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be hit by a tree. That's how I'm gonna go. This
Yep.
sucks.
That's how
And
you die most of the time, getting hit by stuff in it.
Yeah. And any moment that you have like a fear for your life, it's just going to come back as trauma. So now when I see clouds that are too low to the ground, I'm like running home. I'm like, God damn it. I'm so scared. Like, I'm like, Dad, get Mom. And because we don't have a basement here. And like,
You don't got a basement?
no. And they're like very thin houses. Like
they're dingbats.
It's kind of like not trailers, but like they kind of they're that small and just they don't look like they're on foundations. Like I don't know, I'm freaking out. I feel
You
like
have like an outside bunker or anything you could run to, or like
no,
just a thought.
No, but fortunately the tornadoes are usually coming from what is it? DeKalb, which is south. Nobody eats soggy waffles. Southwest from me. So it usually stops by the time it gets to Rockford. It just happened to be a really strange tornado last year that got swooped in the other direction. So we're not like unsafe. Just, I don't know. Have you guys ever been in a tornado?
California had its first one right before I moved, right over me.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen one there.
We don't get anything major. That's why everybody loves it. You get a little shake once in a while. It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's nothing. I feel like earthquakes are freaky.
No, they're mostly just a little bit of a rock. There's only been like two scary ones. Even that wasn't that scary.
Have
they
you
keep
ever
talking
been
about the big one too.
Which one?
You know, the big one that's going to break apart California, and then it goes into the.
They've been saying that since I was like in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And that's just wishful thinking and gossip, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. Just made me think of that. That's a lot.
Have you guys seen Vegas in the news right now?
No, what's going on in Vegas?
They have gusts, like the really dangerous type of winds that can like throw old people off their feet. That's
yeah. You get that in the desert.
Yeah, they're like at 90 miles per hour, something like that. So it's like when you go outside, it's constant patio furniture flying and like all this other stuff. But somebody had something that they said that made me go, whoa, it's that strong. But I can't think of what it was. I just saw it yesterday. But it's to the point where like you're supposed to stay inside. That's what I've But Vegas, when I lived in Vegas, there was an earthquake right before I got there. And that was unheard of because it's the desert. But unless that's common, I don't think it is.
Are there a lot of dust storms there too, or no?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Is there?
Probably a stupid question, I know.
I didn't see
sandstorms
any.
and stuff. Oh yeah, I used to drive up in there.
Like
strong gusts with sand all in the air. Think Egypt.
Oh shit! Think Egypt. I love pyramids.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know
breathing that crap in. Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I was like, what if you were riding a motorcycle without a helmet? Do you guys ride or no?
I don't know.
No.
Sadly, no.
Do you?
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool. No, I'm just kidding.
That's cool.
It's fun, but
that's very cool.
I'm just.
You are cool, dude.
I'm the biggest loser, like no joke. But I'm trying to think. There was something. Okay, alimony. We all agree it's justified under certain circumstances. Yeah. Okay. I want to see.
Go look up Michael Douglas's prenup with Catherine Zeta-Jones. Every time he cheats, it starts off at $1 million and it goes up every single time.
I love the energy there. Whoever decided, was that her idea to put that in there?
Probably. I think so. Yes, of course, because he's a known philandering SOB.
Is he?
You know. Oh yeah, little Jew guy.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes.
Is that okay? Signed an ironclad prenup. She's pretty.
Whoa.
A prenup may not be the most romantic thing to discuss before marrying the love of your life, but for Hollywood stars Michael Douglas, Catherine Zeta-Jones, it's a necessity. Two actors got married in 2000. I guess they both were married before. it was reported that the Chicago Star wanted over $3 million for each year they were married, plus a home of their own. Ladies, take notes.
Mhm.
We're not picking up after his ass unless we're getting paid. Okay. That's actually a
Yeah.
good idea. That sounds like insane though to put in a prenup. Like $3 million. I guess they're probably worth a lot.
It's
but
even in there that how many times they have sex a week. When they do prenups, people with money, they'll put sex, what type of sex,
I
the
get
whole
it.
9 yards.
I get like he wants to have his. It's probably him that's saying it, but I find that planning sex is so unsexy. I can't get behind
It
it.
is unsexy. It's also
It's gotta be-
unrealistic, but just placing expectations, you know.
Yeah.
It's got to be fun and spontaneous.
Hold on. Let's hear.
It's
hold
not
on.
that spontaneous when you're 50 and 60 years old. I don't know. Maybe.
True.
Maybe.
They-
I don't know.
The Daily News claims that if Michael Douglas cheats and the two divorce, Zeta-Jones would receive $5 million on top of $2.8 million for every year they were married. Whoa.
Mhm.
Who estimated to have $350 million to his name? That's like FU money. That's up there. Okay.
Mhm.
How much does Jay-Z make? Is he a billionaire yet?
As far as I know, he is, but
Because
could
he
be
has like
off.
the Ace. He has a lot of alcohol brands. I feel like in the club, Ace of
He does.
Spades. Isn't that his?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like a 1,200 plus bottle. No, more than that. I think it's like 25,000 actually. Something stupid. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in it. Reported that they separated after 13 years of marriage. Catherine and Michael are taking some time apart to evaluate on their marriage. Okay. See, I
thought they were still together. I didn't know they were divorced. Or this is still
Yeah.
a prenup, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's all they
he's
really
gay.
put in it. Is
He's
he?
gay. Oh yeah.
Wait, wasn't he the guy who like deleted somebody on set? Or am I confused?
Are you thinking of Alec Baldwin?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
his fucking name.
We're talking
Yeah.
Michael Douglas.
Oh fuck. Okay,
Yeah.
he's a good guy. Anyway.
He's the one who
No.
said Catherine Zeta gave him mouth cancer.
Wait, stop.
Well, she did. I'm just saying. Be
Wait.
careful with this host.
That's
All right,
funny.
how about-
Holy shit. I didn't really know about Alex Baldwin up until like 2 years ago, so I don't know all the drama around him.
He started off being married to Kim Basinger,
Yeah.
and Kim Basinger divorced him because he's mean as shit, and he would
Drunk
talk
mean or sober mean?
both.
Okay.
Both, and he would call their daughter really bad names and stuff like that. And
there's tapes of him calling her a pig.
Piggy, yeah, little piggy,
Yeah.
Wait,
Pig.
little
is that-
fat piggy.
is Haley Baldwin his daughter?
Yes,
And that's Alec Baldwin called her Piggy?
yes.
Why? She's so skinny.
Well, she was littler then. She was younger.
What's wrong with Piggy? Is Piggy bad?
With the way he was doing it, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's an abuser, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
really?
very abusive. He just got done
Mayo-
shooting somebody on set and just got
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
A little
he's up.
slap on the wrist.
It's
He's a
giving
P.
what was that guy's name? Morgan. Something Morgan.
Freeman?
Tracy Morgan?
The guy that was in the Signs movie with the aliens.
More,
Oh, you know who
Morgan
I'm talking
Freeman?
about.
Oh,
Oh, white guy.
wait.
You're not talking about Mel Gibson, are you?
Mel
Or
Gibson.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Sorry, I don't know why I
okay.
thought it was Morgan. I'm sorry. Is he up there with him? Wasn't he? kind of viewed
Oh yeah, he's
negatively?
got tons of tapes. It's pretty
Yeah.
hilarious to listen to, but he's
That
wild.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
He had like 7 kids with one woman, and then they divorced, and then he had more.
Wait, really?
Yes.
And then he went out with a
Yes.
foreign girl or whatever, and that's where you hear him the tapes where you hear him freak out.
No.
And oh yeah, it's hilarious because it's just how he's so on edge the whole time, and he's yelling the whole time. You think he'd have a heart attack, but he just keeps yelling.
God damn.
When you're no longer a fun drunk.
He's an angry
Tell me
drunk.
about it.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
There's some people, like I bartend, so I've seen it. Like there's some people that just most people are happy drunks, but there's those few that one drink and they're fucking different person, almost like
Really?
dissociative some shit. Yeah, that
Ooh.
they go from very nice, respectful, well-mannered to chucking shit, punching women. Like, it's crazy. Like, there's always, and laughing because it's uncomfortable, but like, that's the truth. And there's women like this too. I mean, this is not, surprisingly, it's not gender specific. I would say there's probably more bad girl drunks than men I've seen in public drunk. Because most of the guys that start shit are already outside with security. So I don't see that much, but girls will just be so mean to bartenders. Like, I would watch girls chuck shit at them, like get over the fucking bar ready to fight them while leaving their purse and a shoe. It's just it doesn't matter.
You should do a whole thing just on that. That'd be interesting.
Like, what? Ask me anything.
Yeah, about what you're talking about, your experiences as a bartender and people's behavior, and then associate it with some kind of psychosis, you know?
Have you ever like served celebrities? Like, I'd be curious, who was your worst celebrity drunk? Like, who came in like, hey, sorry, hey, give me like, I'd like to know those type of stories.
Hold on. I think athletes too.
Yeah, that's a celebrity.
Who is the fuck? What was his name? What was the guy Kim married for 72 days?
Oh, the football
Kim,
guy.
Guy.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of his name.
What the fuck was his name? He was wasn't he a basketball player?
Yes.
I thought it was football, or was it? It was
no. It was basketball.
It was basketball. I think it was basketball.
Ah.
I can't think of his name. I would probably say he's up there.
Let me get my mouse and I'll look it up.
It was Chris something.
Chris Humphries. Right? Chris Humphries. That guy.
Chris Humphries? Okay.
Yeah. This is all alleged. This is all alleged. Okay. God damn. Him, probably. Aside from him, most of the people that I served were pretty cool. I served T.I. before that.
Last name?
Yeah, that's what we were saying. We figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Remember when that T.I. stuff came out about how he would check his daughter's hymen and stuff?
Who's this?
He was T.I. I think. What is he? A producer? I don't know.
God.
He was kind of. He was cool, just really quiet, and he brought his wife though, which was cool, all the time. What? He's married, right?
I think so.
T.I.
That's the girlfriend.
Somebody in his entourage. I don't know. Chance the Rapper was really nice. Waka Flocka is really nice. Those two are probably, and Fetty Wap are nice.
Okay.
Fetty Wap, I think, heard me say something about his eye. I have an eye phobia for the rest of the night. Do you?
I do.
Wait, what do you mean? Like
I can't
stand. You don't like?
I can't touch my eyes. I don't like any sort of verb that involves like.
Oh yeah, me too. I faint at that stuff.
Yeah,
so
it fucks me up. But I
thought you just meant you had a Forrest Whitaker. I like.
Well, he has a glass eye. I think that's.
I know that.
Yeah. Well, how does his songs go? Walk past, I pressed, rewind, see that ass one more time. That guy. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. T.I. is married with 6 kids.
Mm-hmm.
To Mia.
He drinks pineapple juice with no alcohol.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Waka Flocka's the shit, though. He would probably have to be him and Snoop Dogg. And Chance. Chance is more low-key, but his entourage was always nice to me. Like being in like the DJ area or whatever. Usually it's hit or miss, but what do you call Waka Flocka has to hands down be the nicest man I've ever met in my life. He ordered a shit ton of Vegas bombs. Like, can I get 200? Can I get 200? I'm like, sir, with what shakers? Like with love. He's like, I want it for everybody in the club. and like the security was holding back a bunch of guys trying to get into the VIP area. And he's a tall dude. He's got to be like 7 feet tall. Somebody want to look it up. He's tall as shit. And he would keep serving the guys getting kicked out of VIP, like literally being dragged by security. He's like, here you go, and gives them like a fucking Vegas bomb. But he was super nice. I'm trying to think of who was really bad. I don't think I've had I guess Chris Humphries.
Yeah, he would be.
He was just slimy. It was around the time that he was getting married, and I don't know, bad vibes. Trying to think of, I don't know, is there a celebrity you guys have in mind? I've been drunk a lot at my job. For anybody.
One of my first experiences was encountering Russell Crowe, and he was lit.
He was
lit, beyond lit, and I got knocked into the bushes in the rain from the crowd, and they stomped on me. And then when I got up, he was there, and he was screaming at everybody, pointing in their face, and he was throwing blows. I was like, okay,
cocaine is one hell of a drug. God damn. I'm trying to think of
There's one guy, Hector David Jr. He gets wild with his liquor. He was the Green Samurai Ranger, but he was jumping off things and just there was a rave one Paramorphicon I went to, and he jumped off the speaker, and it was like a 10-foot speaker. He did a flip off of it, and dude was totally wasted, but he nailed it. He nailed the flip, but it was just like, what the heck, man?
Landing.
Yeah.
God damn.
It says he's 6'4", Waka Flocka.
Oh, he just feels so much taller. He feels like a giant.
That's because you're small.
Yeah, but when you're at a bar, the bar's high up. So most people seem short next to it. So this guy was he was leaning over, can I get da da da? And I feel like he was towering over me. Maybe I was just really wasted. I don't know. I don't know.
I just remember
I'm
one
your
more
height,
bad drunk
so
I had.
I'm not tall.
Yeah. But Daniel?
Jeff Daniels. He was a terrible, horrible drunk. He was mean when I met him.
Jack Daniels?
Jeff
Daniels. The guy. He was in Dumb and Dumber. He did.
The blonde guy.
Yeah.
Kind of dopey
He was
looking.
very rude.
Wait, that's his name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dumb and Dumber. The main character.
The second one next to Jim Carrey. Yes.
Yeah. But he's done other things, but but it's.
He's been around since the 70s.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Terms of Endearment, he was in. I'm trying to think, but he did a movie with. He did, which that's actually pretty good, but it's a good movie. Terms of Endearment, but
I'm thinking of a different guy. I'm thinking of a long blonde-haired guy with a crooked.
He did have long blonde hair in it.
Do you have a crooked nose?
Long, skinny nose.
Are you thinking Adrian Brody?
No.
Oh.
Dumb and Dumber. The guy on the cover. Who is that?
Yeah, that's Jeff Daniels.
That's Jeff Daniels with Jim.
No. Maybe it's a different movie.
Which one? Are you thinking the prequel? There was a Dumb and Dumber prequel.
This guy always looks like what do you call it? The guy from Full House, but it's not him, is it?
Oh no!
This is the guy that did. What's that one movie where he goes, "America is not the greatest nation in the world. We still." Do you know that speech?
Oh God, I know the speech.
That's him.
That
right?
is Jeff Daniels. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I love that speech. I'm trying to think of who am I thinking of? Dumb and Dumber. Wedding Crashers. That's what I'm thinking of.
That's
you're thinking
Wilson.
Owen Wilson. God damn.
Wow.
What?
No, isn't that what he's known for saying wow?
I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
It's been a minute.
Maybe read the chat. Vince Vaughn is a jack off.
Yeah, he is.
Wow. How tall are they? Owen Wilson, thank you. She's thinking of Owen Wilson. How'd you guys know that? How?
Because we all like Wedding Crashers.
But I didn't even say Wedding Crashers. I'm surprised they picked up what I was throwing down. Spaceballs is my favorite movie. I've never even
Really?
seen Star
Are
Wars.
you live already?
Hmm?
Are you already live?
I've been live.
Oh my God, my browser didn't refresh. Oh, dude, I thought we were still backstage.
No way.
Yes, wait, because my browser did not refresh.
Wait, stop. That's funny.
Oh, man. Don't I feel like a blonde?
Oh, baby.
Oh, well, whatever.
I'm trying to think of.
Lone Star.
Stage 5 clinger. Who's the stage 5 clinger? Oh, Wedding Crasher line.
Do stage
Hey.
5 clingers exist for men? Like, are men
Yes.
stage 5?
Yeah, I've seen a few. Haven't you? You've got to have seen a few.
Yeah, I feel like stalking is in men's nature to some degree.
To some.
With love.
I've
I
had
mean,
a
we did. Yeah.
Do you guys know in Japan right now, there's a woman who dies at the like every time people turn on the news, there's like another girl stalked and shot or stalked and knifed to death. Like that's why that whole 4B movement is going on, and I didn't know that.
I did not know that, but that sounds about right. They get
Like,
molested in
They're
public.
calling it a femicide.
A femicide? It's kind of a weird name.
Not funny, Star.
I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at the name. It's weird. I'm sorry. I'm not PC enough.
I know. I feel you.
I've had a restraining order. I've had like 2 major stalkers. I've had restraining orders.
Really?
So, yes, ma'am.
I believe it. Yeah, but there's like a bunch of men that will. It's so common for men to stalk and follow women in Japan. I didn't know that. That's crazy to me.
Well, they get molested in public too, just riding the public railways and whatnot.
What?
Yeah, because they're so jam-packed and everything. Guys just assault them all the time. Like
Yes,
they're
they
used
do.
to it.
Oh, the biggest crime right now is videotaping women without their consent. And nobody believed me when I said that it's very prevalent in the US. They're like, no, yes. And now people are being prosecuted in Japan over it, which is crazy. Don't do it. Upskirting is big in those countries. Oh, God. Camera flash sound is mandatory. I'll never forget this guy who was on a Tinder date with a woman who was older. They were both older, and his date went to the bathroom, and then he started videotaping me like with the flash on. He didn't even realize that it was going on. I was like, sir, and I just like grabbed it, and then
Torshaa,
huh?
you need a man. Right
Shut
there.
up. I don't need no fucking.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, listen to the story. So I grabbed it and I go, sir, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, give me back my phone. And I was like, no.
Did you delete the pictures
Yeah.
or whatever?
And I was like, you know, you've been doing this
get it back.
since she went to the bathroom or whatever. He takes the bar chair and chucks it at my head, like huge ass one. And I was like, are you fucking
need a
joking right
man.
now? And hopped over there and like,
You need a man.
no, I don't. You
Yes,
have
you
no
do.
idea. When I'm working, the security is like, okay, we got to break because I will drag your ass out on the street. And this guy,
See that?
like, I'm
She
a
said-
lawyer and shit. And I was like, no, you're not, you loser.
See that?
Degenerate.
You got
like,
2
I don't-
bottles in your hand. Did you break them first?
No, but I hopped right over the bar. Like when somebody is gonna come and get me, I don't like freeze. I fucking go in. Like it's probably my worst trait as being a bartender. But I've had
Remember to cut a fool next time, girl.
Hey,
Cut a
you
fool.
remember what she said, right? She said, I don't need no man. And she's like, but security got me. They're like so protected. I'm like, okay, Torshaa, okay.
Wait, what?
You said, I don't need no man. And I'm like, well, you call
Bartending?
security, right?
No, I didn't. There
Oh,
was
okay.
none. I was by
All right.
myself.
I'll believe you this one time. All right.
There's been times where I've dragged them out of nightclubs because they went to punch a female bartender I was working with. And I dragged that one out to security and they took over from there. I mean, they're drunk. That's like handling children. Like,
Yes, it is.
That's no
You're
excuse,
right.
madam. That
they
is not
stumble and they're
excuse.
not getting up. Like,
I
what?
have newfound respect for you. Good. Beat their ass.
No,
Make me
hey,
proud.
Yeah.
Listen,
Now I
even if
don't
you're
know where to
drunk.
get my anger out. So I
Listen.
do it on
Take-
stream.
Take a
Even if
boxing
you're
class.
fucking drunk,
Huh?
even if you're fucking drunk, you can still make choices, madam. You do.
Me?
Yes. Well, people when they get drunk, right? They can still make
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
choices.
wait. I was
No, no.
bartending. Big
Yeah,
difference.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the drunks.
Oh, you said me, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
my bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So even if they're fucking drunk, they can still make the decisions to not drive, to not punch a woman, dude. They
You
can still make that fucking decision.
They can't. They're intoxicated. Do you know it's illegal to be intoxicated?
That is not a fucking excuse, madam. You
Are you-
were sober before. Well, they were sober before they took the drink. They were
Public
sober.
Right, but
intoxication.
But this is a question that's up for debate. Do you think that, okay, let me ask you this. If that's true, then a man who is intoxicated, who has sex with a woman who's also intoxicated and claims rape later, did he know what he was doing? Do you think he raped her?
Yes, he was
I should
fully
not-
capable of saying no.
What?
He was able to just walk away, put off his fucking pants and walk away.
What if they were going at it?
It doesn't fucking matter. You stop, you pull out, and
But
you get the
nobody
fuck
said
out.
no. She claimed it later.
Doesn't
Then-
I'm
matter.
saying she lied.
Well, if she lied, well, the law protects her. I'm sorry to say this. Do not. Well, let me say this, right?
No chill. No
right.
chill.
Guys,
But they're both under the
Listen to
influence,
this.
right? They're both
Yeah,
Both of
wasted.
them are under the influence.
let me
Okay.
say this, right? Guys, do not fuck drunken women or high women. Do not fucking do this, all right? Stay your fucking life.
There's nothing more creepy than a man who's sober trying to get a girl drunk, though. Honestly,
But
it's
she-
creepier when you're
She's saying
not
they're both
drinking.
wasted, though.
Yeah, but technically, the man is still held accountable. The woman isn't. There's like a gray area right now.
But here's the like. I treat this individually. Like, is she the one who initiated it, or is he the
Missy,
one?
no.
I don't know.
Sam, fix the blanket for
Okay.
Missy.
Does the,
Let-
like,
let's
unless
lay it out,
again,
do the
unless it was
top
both,
part
unless
with
they
the
were
hair on
both
it.
feeling each other, then I think it's okay. I don't know
Thank you.
Well,
if
no,
that
babe.
makes sense.
What I'm saying is, can you make any decision intoxicated? That
Yes,
was
you
like
can.
where it's going.
Yes, you can, dude.
Yes.
Not good ones, but you can.
I get high all the fucking time, all right? I'm high
No.
right now, madam. Same.
You're high right
I can-
now.
Yes,
At least
I
it says
can.
madame.
I can
It's
make
missed.
my fucking choices. I can just fucking leave right now, and you won't be able to stop me, right?
Yes.
You cannot stop me, even if it's a man. If we're in that room, right, by ourselves, you and
Mhm.
me, can you stop me from leaving?
No.
Exactly.
Well,
That's it.
sometimes girls will do things like make it look like he's abusing her when he's just trying to leave his place. I actually think
Yes.
that does happen.
That's
So
why you record.
they rather stay even though they don't want to be there, but because they don't want her to claim he put his hands on her or something.
Listen, record. You got cameras. They're like $40. They're like $30. Come on, dude. You can do this. Just get a tiny camera and fucking record where that abuse happens. I gotta go real quick. Need to drink something.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
Is everybody hitting the like and subscribe out there?
Star.
Like and
No
subscribe or your
chill.
mom's a
Or I'm
hoe.
gonna get my whip out and start beating you boys, huh? How about that?
Mistress Star.
That's kind of
Listen to the
hot.
mistress.
And where's the super chats for the lady? What's going on, gentlemen?
Star. We can't just
Like and like and subscribe.
If you want to
On
ask
for
her
a
a question,
bad
she
day.
will read your super chats.
You guys are funny. I'm oddly highly aware when drunk, but I metabolize it differently. You could bartend. Welcome to the club. We're-
I don't. That's the thing. I don't drink much, but when I do, it's wine and it's red wine. But
Really?
again, it's not often.
I very rarely drink wine, maybe on an airplane.
I'd like to do it on there.
And
I haven't
don't
done
really
that
drink.
yet. Again, it's not often that I do, but if like the time
Yeah.
rises, then
Thank you for the super chat. Keep your girl off OnlyFans one shot at a time. Here you go. Bless your soul, Mike. Not all heroes wear capes.
No, don't say her super chats. We need the fucking OF right now, please. I need it.
An OVAF? Jeez, what's your name, sir?
EXO. Madam.
EXO?
Do you want my real name?
No, just give me a name that you want me to call.
EXO.
EXO. How do you spell that?
EXCEL.
Oh, Excel. It sounds like you're saying EXO.
Yeah, like excelling, like. No.
You know my name, my real name. You get what you see with me. So this is it.
Love you, dude. Love you. I freaking love your character. You're freaking amazing, dude.
Drop your
Thank you.
YouTube channel, Daniel.
Yeah,
I don't know how to on here, but like,
Just put your name.
Just do it after the show, dude. Just put it in the comments, like, "Hey, I'm Daniel."
The chat
I was
button
here.
on your phone, also.
You got this, dude. You got this.
How do you spell your channel name, Daniel?
It's funny enough. It's just my name, but if you want to look up Morphin Origins, that's how you'll find me. Quest for the Coins or Darkness of the Sword, Assembly of the Machine Empire. That's where you'll
Morphin
find me.
Origins? Did I hear that right?
ORIGINS.
Tell me if
Is
what
that
I said right
Morphin?
now was right. Morphin?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the book, children's book, where they change into animals or whatever, and they find like some slugs? Is that it?
So sluts.
Wait, are you talking about I wish I wore a butterfly?
No. Animorphs. I think that's called.
Oh,
No.
metamorphosis.
Yeah. No, it's Power Rangers.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
No,
Hi,
it's fine.
Popeye.
Sorry. But yes.
Yeah, you guys, the link is in the description. Here, I'll put it. If you want to join in. Anna.
Join the party. Wait, which dude sounds creepy?
All of us, probably.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think any of us are off the hook. Star was saying something about whips. Like, I don't know.
That's what I tell him in the chat all the time. If you don't do this, the mistress is going to get her whip out and make you lick my boot.
Do I give you dominatrix energy? Hi, Dad.
Don't tell me with a
A
good
little
time,
bit.
madam.
A little bit. I've always had a little of
Tell
that.
me.
Do you have a matching Rangers? It is in storage right now. So he has one. He just won't wear it.
Yeah. But I will bust it out eventually. The only one I got here, I think did I show it before? If not, I can show it now.
I gotta go. I love you guys.
Bye, Excel.
Bye.
Uh,
I should have
This is the
asked
only
him.
one.
I should have asked him where he was from. He sounds like he's from South Africa.
Did it?
This is the only one.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
or Nigeria maybe.
I feel like he's told me where he's from. Is there a flag that's black, green, and red?
There's a lot.
The Jamaican flag.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah.
I don't know. Excel, where are you from? Should we guess? Okay. Who said South Africa? Was that Star? Did you say that?
Yes, I did. I said
Or
South Africa
Nigeria?
first.
I
Yeah.
think he's in the UK. Final answer. What about you guys? Or Daniel, I'm sorry. Daniel.
What? Yes.
Where do you think he's from?
That's
Jamaica,
it.
man.
I didn't sense any Jamaican there. Might have been. I sensed a bit. Maybe like Hispanic, a little bit.
I feel like I don't know why when I see
I could be wrong.
I
You're
think
right.
of the
That's
like
okay.
German flag. Is it
Is it-
not,
it is-
it's not Germany. What's next to Germany?
Russia? No.
No, there's a very similar flag to Germany. What
Let
is
me
the
look it up? I don't know.
country? You know it. Fuck. Luxembourg? Is that the same? Is that similar to the German flag? I don't know. Maybe not. No, Luxembourg looks like the flag in, I don't know.
Poland, Denmark,
Belgium.
Belgium,
Yeah.
France. I was going to say France was next. Yeah.
He is working in Germany. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. I was wrong totally.
Bye. Torshaa, I want both you and Star to be on Risking. Invite Hormaxer. Hormaxer, I think, is in the chat right now. I know I'm horrible at getting ask anybody. It is impossible to get in contact with me, not because I'm so cool, but because I literally isolate myself and don't get back to people until I open things, and I don't open them for a long time. So I know that you had me do something on Discord. I think I already filled that thing out, but I'm just kind of confused. When do I go on? And what do I do? Grace is mad at me.
Well, then I guess we should all say hi to Hormaxer. Hi, John.
Luxembourg.
You're a good dancer.
Did these people go to school? I can come as a Hormaxer. Oh God, trippy. Stream Xers cringe. So am I, though. Honestly. Do you have matching? Oh, we said that. Okay, let me see what other. I'm gonna go into the purple pill debate Reddit because I feel like there's gems in here.
Can you explain what purple pill is for those of us who are like a little behind?
Losers that try to swallow the red pill and they're choking on it, so that it mixes with some blue pill beliefs, and so they end up contradicting themselves very often on certain ideas. In one instance, it will be acceptable, in another, it isn't, because they haven't fully swallowed the pill.
Okay,
They're
so
usually
alpha,
like
beta.
they're usually yes, they're men that want to claim red pill status, which is like ew. Like you don't want to claim any pill to be cool, but whatever. They'll claim red pill, but they want to get married. Usually, that's like the typical stereotype.
Okay.
Women, what's something, behavior, presentation, expression traditionally seen as feminine that you find attractive in men? Men, what's something traditionally seen as masculine that you find attractive in women? Men like assertiveness in women, like, or take initiative or whatever, but what is feminine things that men do that make us like them?
Kindness.
Yeah. Like thinking of small details.
Yeah.
No, there's got to be something else.
Scrubbing their ass and being clean.
That's a hygiene thing. That should be a human thing, not a.
Should be, but they would
Daniel,
consider
you don't date men. You don't date them.
That's true.
I want my husband to be like a gay man. That's how much grooming he has to do.
Clean.
I love
2
my
showers
gays.
a day. 2.
Yeah.
1 in the morning, 1 before
Mhm.
bed. Take notes, gentlemen.
Why do men catch feelings for their female friends? Because men are desp. Hold on, let me find something good. The real wall is menopause. Okay, co-partner. Hold on. Are situationships, for the most part, a result of women not being able to secure a man they wish to date? Yeah, probably. What do you think, Star?
Can you repeat it? Because it cut out for me.
Are situationships, for the most part, a result of women not being able to secure a man they wish to date? We see the term situationship thrown around these days. Women will say, I'm in a situationship with a guy at the moment. But my question is, are situationships more of a result of women engaging in casual sex with men in the hopes of securing a relationship? Guys will usually refer to these friends with benefit situations, whereas women will tag it as a situationship to make it sound more promising than it is. Would you agree?
I would agree with the caveat, which is a lot of women will get into something and they won't make up their mind.
Yeah, like a lot of women, like there's a lot of women that don't want relationships. They're just horny.
Yeah.
Like,
unfortunately.
Looks, money, status. Are older single women truly the happiest? Nah, I don't want to touch that topic. Thank you.
I don't blame you. You need a panel of single
I don't
older
hit the
women.
wall. I just fly over it, okay? In the red pill, the general idea is that women want the alpha guy or the best of the best, both financially and biologically. It's also, no, I don't want to do that one either.
If we did, then why do we choose broke losers and love them more?
I know, that's what I'm going to say.
Seriously.
Do you care if, what's the point of, no, come on, where's the good ones? There's some really good ones. Wait, when man-eaters and womanizers come across one another, what usually happens? They probably have sex and never talk to each other again.
Yeah, I would say so.
think.
It's explosive. Boom.
Debate. You can't have issues with a woman's past if you consume pornography and you expect sex past a certain time. Oh no, they watched my channel. Wait, hold on. People say a guy is a hypocrite if he expects his future partner to follow a certain sexual compass while at the same time he doesn't follow it. Guys who wouldn't date a woman who engages in casual sex, but they do. Or guys who get mad at women, get mad that a woman isn't willing to jump to bed since minute one, but think women do that are easy sluts. Okay, that made no sense. And this
yeah, it
call
was
out,
one into another.
Yeah.
The first part makes you a hypocrite.
Did you know that watching pornography causes men to not be able to pair bond? So
it also makes it hard for them to get it up.
actually,
I haven't had that problem.
hold on. Actually, I've been doing research for this, for somebody, and it was, what was it? It was like real reasons that men can't get it up. And it was a whole, analysis or something. And it was like the main reasons that men can't get it up for women have nothing to do with porn. It has to do with shame in some capacity. It has to do with, they have a hard time finishing in general, just like a girl might have a hard time finishing. And so they think they're taking too long and they're worried that they're hurting their partner. I was like, damn, I didn't know
That was one thing. Remember that video you did with that British woman with the dykey haircut? She touched on that a little bit, where we're always thinking, which that makes sense to me, because you want to make sure she's enjoying it, but at the same time you're enjoying it. So that's
do you want a woman's
in.
perspective who had a guy who was addicted to pornography?
Yeah, tell us.
They have a hard time getting it up and keeping it up.
And they're annoying, aren't they? Aren't they like
Hello, everybody.
to be around?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
You're doing all right?
Yeah, how are you?
Hi.
Not too bad. So alimony.
Yes.
In certain circumstances, I do understand the need for it,
Mm-hmm.
but it is an antiquated, outdated, useless part of divorce, in my opinion. In today's age,
Yeah.
the government is going to support a woman and a child, period. I'm not saying that's the correct answer, but that's how life is conducted today. And I think it's just absolutely ridiculous that a man is held to contractual obligations and he still has to provide as if he's a husband.
And women. There's a lot of women that
and women
pay out alimony now, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's starting to, affect women now. So, but I think it's an antiquated, no longer useful in today's Western world.
Would you say the same if a woman who was a stay-at-home mom didn't work, ended up not going to, she didn't finish her school, so she never got a degree. She ended up getting pregnant, 5 kids for 10 years. He cheats, they get a divorce. Do you think alimony is something that is necessary in that situation?
I would say in certain circumstances, such as that, put a cap on it, a time limit.
Yeah. Okay. How long would you do it?
2 years, 5 years. That would give the woman more than ample time to situate and get her life organized. Period.
You think so? To go back to school and also pay for rent and stuff? I'm not judging. I'm just asking.
Right.
I don't know. Shit's rough
the
out
problem
here.
The problem is, and I know this for a personal fact, a judge don't give a damn when he rules that out. I know for a fact, they don't care if you're homeless. If once they smack the gavel and you're ordered to pay, that's what you will pay. And if you can't, you will go to jail. Apparently,
that's a myth. I thought the same thing, but apparently there's a lot of, or maybe it's child support, actually. I thought men go to jail if they don't pay child support, and that's just
that is correct.
No, it's not true. It's not true.
It's absolutely true.
It is.
Only if the
prior
woman
to
pushes
2010. I don't think it's true anymore. Prior to 2010, when they had to pay out way more of their checks. Now it's different because the other person's working. So they use the wife's income to factor into it, shockingly.
I know a personal situation where
tell
the
us.
guy, his wages were garnished, and he kept bouncing around job to job and wouldn't pay. They suspended his license. They suspended his hunting license, his weapons license, and put him in jail.
How was he
That's
able to pay?
That's because she pushed it.
I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was, but it was a whole.
Yeah,
they were both spiteful. Neither one of them could get along for the child's sake, which is just a tragedy in itself.
Yeah, it really is. Like, get it together.
But absolutely, he kept bouncing around job to job purposely, so he wouldn't. Yeah, purposely, so the government couldn't. Once they found out where he was working and they started to garnish his wages, he'd quit and get another job.
See, it sounds like he was able-bodied. There's men that can't afford to make the payments, and I don't think those men are going to get thrown in jail. I think intent matters. I don't know. Maybe. And
I would agree. I think the responsibility lies with both parents.
Yeah.
But the fact, in some situations, and I don't care how amicable the split is, lawyers are incentivized to make it just as costly as possible. They get commission, so to speak. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
So I don't care how nice the woman wants to be. If she gets a lawyer that is after profit only, it is going to be ugly, period.
Yeah.
That's what happened with mine. The lawyers dragged my parents out divorce. It started in 2006, ended in 2010. It went on that long.
Do you know divorce falls under a big T in terms of trauma? Like, so people that go through these lengthy divorces, it's added trauma that you're exposed to. Like, it's really hard to come back from for both genders and kids.
Oh, yes. Oh, I don't deny. I'm definitely screwed up from mine in some way. But,
I feel like they should put a cap on time. Like a divorce proceeding should only go up until 6 months max. I think that would actually be really dope, because then the lawyers wouldn't be making more money and people could get divorced quicker.
Yeah, it's the whole system is going to have to be overhauled, or marriage is a dead institution. I mean, we are seeing the rates fall, period.
Yeah, but men are still doing it. I keep telling them not to.
Less and less.
Hold out, men. I just think it's like, I don't know. You have a better chance of living with
that was
somebody.
So innocent and nice the way you said it. I keep telling them not to. The boys don't listen.
Yeah, but they always get married, and they always think, just like most people think, it won't happen to me. And it's like, it's just not, this is like lottery to have a marriage that lasts longer than 10 years. Like, this ain't
no guarantees in life.
Yeah.
Here's the true problem. People have no clue. If you are the breadwinner, not even worried about genders, but if you are the primary breadwinner in a marriage, you have no clue what that decision entails if there's a divorce. It will affect every aspect of your life if there's ever a divorce.
Yeah.
Period. And nobody knows that. Everybody just kind of walks into marriage blindly and, we'll just figure it out. And then when it, turns south, good Lord, people get ruined financially.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, and that's on both sides.
Yeah. The only thing that's a plus that I've seen is that it's going from 18% to 35% in terms of men being awarded primary custody. So we're winning there. Well, not winning yet, but it's a strive. That doubled in, I think it was like 2 or 5 years, something like really fast. So
the worst outcome, and we hear it, especially on the internet, primarily, the guys, the women, the ones that affected the most are the children.
Yeah. And
they are the ones that grow up and perpetuate this endless cycle of divorce over and over and over again. We have generations after generations of it now.
Do you think we should eradicate no fault? It's a hard question. Sorry.
Here's the thing. I will never advocate for abuse.
Right. Yeah.
That shit is absolutely wrong. I think if a man is seen abusing a woman, I know exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And the other way
there are
around.
situations.
And
the other way around.
Yeah.
There are situations where a divorce is necessary.
Yeah.
But just to up and, okay, I'm no longer happy, or, I don't like the lifestyle I'm living, or, whatever these stupid reasons are.
Yeah.
It's no longer about you. When you say I do and you have kids, it is about the kids, period. Yeah. Your feelings, his feelings goes out the window. The only thing that should matter is the children.
Yeah. I think about if men were awarded primary custody, that it would probably be more equal, because from what I've heard from women that have the kids, it's that the dad never tries to see them. And so if men were the primary custodian or whatever, then women, I could see women being like, okay, I'm going to go pick up my kids. They wouldn't text them to ask. They just would, type thing. I just feel like the dynamic is just totally bad when you flip it. I don't know. I don't think men try as hard as they could. I know
you're right on that, and I'm not going to defend that behavior, but there are some men that
do try.
We hear about it. Oh, I'm go after the drug dealer, and they're having children with these women. Yeah. Well, guess what? They can't go pick their kid up from school. They've got a felony. They can't show up at the school ground. Yeah. They can't go to the after school activities. Yeah. So there's also that aspect that's never talked about.
Yeah, that totally went over
all
my
men
head.
Can't do it.
Yeah. Damn.
The thing is, at least, I think divorce should always be last case. Try and fight through whatever it is.
I think you shouldn't have kids until 2 years in the marriage, if you can. Hold out for 2 years. I feel like that's when you can tell if you really want to have somebody's baby.
The only good thing, the only best kid, I guess you could say with mine, is mine got divorced when I just turned 18. So it's I was old enough, but not young. Yeah, so at least it was that, if you want to say any positive to that, at least it was when I was at least somewhat old enough.
Yeah. That would kind of fuck me up, though.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck me up either
I don't deny I'm still screwed up, but it just, I wasn't aware, it didn't hit me till later on, I guess, but.
What are you going to do with all the people who just don't want to be married anymore?
Yeah, should they
force them to stay together so there can be more murder? I mean, think about it.
Yeah,
if there's not a valid reason, and again, we can debate valid reasons.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. You cannot legislate morality, though they are trying today. So how are you going? Yeah. Just because you have morals and limitations and whatnot does not mean you can force that upon somebody else. Though yet, I say again, stipulation, they are trying. So how are you going to do that?
We say we can't. And I know a lot of people, oh, no, that sounds like a horrible society to live under. But for thousands of years, we've forced people against their individual will for the good of society.
Yeah, but we didn't have welfare programs yet either. I feel like if those were gone, then things would be different. I feel like people would actually try.
Yes, they would. There's no incentive.
A lot of people don't want to admit it, but the welfare
it's really fucking it up.
A huge Kickstarter for the fatherless homes we see today, period.
Yeah.
The state took the dad's place.
Yeah, they did. And I
will bring to everybody's attention, the minute you try to start legislating morality, it turns into a dictator state. Okay? So I'm not down with that. So you guys want to bitch and complain about, this and that about divorce.
I want
free will, honey. It's a bitch, but it is what it is. For the safety of all mankind.
I agree, but there's limitations on everything.
Yeah. I'm going to go grab a beer. Keep talking.
If you leave it to us. Duke it out.
Free speech, for example. Well, even in America, the most free speech country on the planet, we still have limitations. And we accept that as a society.
We didn't have limitations like the freedom of the press being taken away until the last 20 years. So I would disagree with that.
And even freedom, even on here, you can't say certain words, and that's not freedom. I get, like, for me, I don't like self-censoring, but I get you have to, kind of, to a degree. But
Well, this
it's not.
isn't really considered freedom of the press, though. This is a private institution where, you know, it's basically no shirt, no shoes, no service. They can pull it any way that they want to.
What do you think about?
Hey, Mike.
Can you guys hear me?
What's going on, Mike?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up,
Hello.
guys?
What do you guys think about making it?
Hey, we can barely hear you, man.
Must be this.
Oh, I think it's from Mike, dude. Let me look. Yeah, to drop off and come back on. Oh, when somebody comes on the panel, guys, do me a favor. Acknowledge them and make sure they start talking. Because you don't want a wiener in your face, all right? But it will happen.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think he'll come back. I think he was having problems with Mike.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
So it's roundtable. What happened this week anyway? What's all going in the news in your guys' world? Let's start with Daniel, Star, and then Stone, and then go back up to Torshaa. Let's roundtable it. So news that's important to you that's been going on.
Oh,
Well, considering this free speech topic thing that we got into, the only, like, I haven't been keeping too much track with it because I think it's more hilarious than awful as Austin St. John is posting or putting Hitler quotes on T-shirts, and it's just, I find that hilarious, and like just everything he's doing, like everything wrong with his career, he's been doing wrong. Is just like you can't make it up. And I'm for freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and to me, it's like there's just bigger things going on in the world than him posting. Like, it's still terrible either way. But my question too is, what if he put Karl Marx quotes on T-shirts? Would people still freak out then, or would they be more cool?
Who was this that done this? Who was this?
What?
Who done this?
Austin St. John, the original Red Ranger.
Oh, okay.
Mighty Morphin.
Star, how about you?
What's the question?
anything that I would be talking about could lead to possible strikes against her channel. So let's not go there.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, we gotta move past that.
Wait, but
Yeah, let's pass that one.
What did you ask them, Ronnie?
I asked them what's going on in the news in their world, and then I didn't expect what Daniel said. So
there is a show, or there's a movie on HBO Max with Drake Bell, who comes out about SA on Nickelodeon.
Who is that?
Dan Schneider,
Drake
yeah.
Bell.
Drake Bell. He's the Drake and Josh. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He's the
That was a good show.
Was that like a kid show or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was actually charged with requesting nudes from minors, but it ended up being that she lied about her age. But people still think he got in trouble for it, but he didn't. Like, people aren't reading the court documents or whatever. So if you see anybody saying that, just let them know that he was not requesting that, and that she lied about her age.
See, that right there is another huge problem.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody can tell a lie and it'll travel around the world before the truth can get its boots on.
Yeah.
well, you had like what the Corys. Remember them? They're the first ones to really come out. And
Yeah,
that was
Corey
like
and
Corey Hames.
Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
Yeah, Corey Hames and Corey Feldman. Which one?
Oh yeah.
Which
Which one did himself in? Self-deleted.
Haim.
They both did, I thought.
No,
Yeah, was it?
Feldman's still alive.
Allegedly, wasn't
okay.
it Charlie
Concert.
Sheen? It was allegedly Charlie Sheen that
Yes.
did that to them.
Mm.
With his age.
Yes.
Charlie Sheen
Politics
age.
has infected everything. And that's
Like
a huge
AIDS.
problem.
Charlie Sheen has AIDS. You know that, right?
I do. Yeah.
Not
It does.
Tiger Blood. Not Tiger Blood. No. Denise Richards is from Downers Grove. That was his wife.
I
I
love
didn't
her.
know that.
She's beautiful. I love
She's a Chicago. She is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that whole, like, what was it, last year? They both wanted to do OF.
They did.
Yeah, the daughter did, and then Charlie flipped out, and then
Oh, now
than you
that's
did.
where he draws the line?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Now he finds morality.
Yeah, like what in the fuck? Like it always blows my mind. I mean, that's good for him as a dad, I guess, but I don't know.
Why or what has gotten everybody to want to normalize sex culture?
Well, I
That's
think
a
it's,
huge issue.
I think
I
they're
think
just
well,
being commodified and sexualized, that their behavior is less in their control than they think it is. I don't know. I think of it from like an engineering algorithm standpoint. I don't see it as like I think people will give energy to things that they're addicted to. Instagram's one of them. When you're getting likes on bikini photos, it seems like nobody cares if you make an OF. You might as well just make money off of it. So I don't know. I feel like it's just desperate times, economy's shitty. Maybe there's more hot girls there are than with skills. It could be multifaceted. I don't know.
well, Tori, you were saying what was it yesterday about how even in the old days it was discreet. Like there was still sex going on, but they just kept it more hidden. But
Oh, hell yeah.
there was burlesque shows, and it was still there in some form. I think it's just we're seeing a different form of the same thing nowadays. Like
It was.
If that makes sense.
But I think the difference is society, for whatever reason, they were much smarter than we are today, seems like. They knew that type of behavior was bad, and that's why they kept such a heavy stigma on it. And it was socially unacceptable. They allowed it in certain places, that way they could control it. But when you have this rampant, just any 18-year-old can pop on the internet and expose everything to the world, and it's like, oh well, there should be no consequences. I don't understand.
A lot of the girls are marketing it when they're 17. Like there's like a whole thing about it at high schools that the girls are making them, like girls will turn 18 the senior year. You know what I mean? So like girls are making it in high school.
I've heard that they are like what do they call it? Like
That's a smart business move, though.
Or a referral system to underage girls waiting for them to turn 18.
Yeah.
That's what what's her face did. Bad Barbie, is that her name? She like
does she have
the rapper? She was the one who said, "Kiss me outside." Dr.
Yeah,
Phil.
yeah.
Oh, her.
Did she do when she was 18? Whatever.
So
Yeah, I think she started getting into porn at that age. Yeah.
I forgot that for a moment I was like, did she start one? Then I was like, oh yeah, she did. She was like the highest paid one.
Wow.
I think it's multifaceted. I don't think you could just look at one angle. I mean, you look at media, right? TV, they started pushing the sex agenda. I mean, then they pushed, different types of sexuality agenda in the 90s. And it just kept escalating from there. I think still, like, there's a lot of taboo stuff that people still can't talk about, but...
Like what?
I'm not talking about it.
We don't want to get any strikes on the channel.
Well, I know, but still.
But still, in general society,
Animals
they're
and
not going to
stuff,
talk about it. But like the media and everyone else is. I mean, like, come on. You look at like in the 50s, in the combination of like birth control too. If you look at that, look at look at the Brady Bunch. They were the first couple to ever sleep in the same bed. Before that, on TV, they were always in two beds.
Yeah, look at I Love Lucy. They were in separate beds.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like progressively starts becoming norms in society, and I think that's where it is. There was a big push with social media, like 5 years after social media started doing its heyday thing. There was a lot of psychology articles that came out that said this is going to create antisocial personality disorders.
Yeah, I remember that.
You don't hear about that no more.
Yeah, you do. Jordan Peterson brings up the increase of women getting jailed and shit. Like more crimes from women are happening.
Yeah, but it's not on the big, not on the toll that it was before. Now that it's like engulfed in our everyday life. Like I know so many people they use like
a star. Like in the past, they were getting slaps on the wrist, but now they're not. So it's going to be a bunch of different crimes.
You mean they're making examples?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here goes to the fact, man. Like, is feminism really that bad? Because now they're all having to suffer the same consequences as males. You look at like we were talking, it happened in Illinois with child support and now criminal law.
Mhm.
Now men are getting more of their kids now. I mean,
Mhm.
feminism now is turned on the women, and now you're starting to see them cry about it. Well, hey, you wanted it. Now you guys get
Are
drafted.
they? I don't think they're crying about it. Are they? Give me an instance, because I don't think they
I'll
are.
have to
I
pull
don't
the
think they are.
videos.
I
I know
haven't
I got a
seen it
lot
yet.
of videos. Got a
I don't know.
lot of them.
They seem to be, because that stuff would stand out to me if I saw them complain about it. I think that there was one I could think of, and it was in regards to,
Was that child support court? Remember, where every woman on there flips out because they have to find out they owe the guy money.
Oh, it was the paternity test. There's still the majority of people, men and women, shockingly, white knights, they don't think that paternity tests are useful. They just create distrust in both people or some shit. It's like, what?
Well, they got it so ingrained too that if you think about it, that to even ask for a prenup with a woman, like you're not really in love with her.
Yeah, like I'm like, that's crazy. But now with the whole 23andMe or whatever, people are finding out that their parents lied about who their parents are, and they're finding them in the database, which I think is just the best loophole ever. Like, it's crazy.
Well, did you hear the story about the Ginsietta?
No.
It was her Ginsietta, and like her and her brother got the 23andMe and got the full one, like the full in-depth one, and told the DJ to read it out loud. Guess what? The dad wasn't their dad.
No way.
But they named who the relatives were, and they were close to the family.
Oh, it's her cousin.
Did you hear about the girl that was dating? Her and her boyfriend got it and found out they were brother and sister.
Yeah, I heard that. That's messed
That sucks.
That is insane.
Can you imagine, like these people fall in love? That's a moral dilemma. That is a moral fucking dilemma. Like, what do you do if you date somebody for 6 years and find out they're your sibling? Like, what do you do?
Family dinners just got really awkward at that point.
Take a bleach bath.
Do a Joe Dirt. I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
Is there anything that can alter your DNA? You think that'll be a thing in the future from all the false pregnancy? Just kidding. I think way too far ahead, but fucking I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, 6 years. I feel like I want to say that I would dump them, but that's like really crazy to think about. Like, you're engaged. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. How do you break it off? How do you tell people? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't really care, but
wow.
Like,
I wouldn't want to be in that situation.
Well, were they from Alabama or like?
No, I think they were in
or Utah, because I think they'd be more okay with this. If you marry your sister.
Justice for the Alabama people. It's a very small community of people where it's lax, but it's not the norm. God damn. But I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you keep dating them or what?
No.
I don't think I could.
No.
Okay, what if you were married?
Oh God.
Yeah, what if you were married? You had kids?
Well, people, I don't believe in divorce. I would stick it out. I hate no fault divorce. I'm a true red pillar. I'm gonna game her. I'm gonna game my wife, who's my sister. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
And then start having more what do they call mentally challenged children from,
Yeah.
What do you
I
do?
don't like the bullet.
I don't
If I was
use words.
Sorry.
If I was married and had kids, I would stay. I mean,
I think I would too.
the deed's already done.
Is she like Carrie Fisher, Empire Strikes Back hot? Or like Back to the Future?
Star Wars.
Would you tell your kids? I would.
Dude, that's the
You have to. You have a moral obligation, because there's kids that don't know genetic disorders they have, and they find out, wait, that's not my parent, and I actually do have cancer in the family. I think you should absolutely tell them.
Yes, I agree.
Even if it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Or
what age? 18? 16?
Yeah. Fuck. Maybe, I don't know. Children are moody. Teenagers.
Yes, they are.
They scare me.
Newsflash, all children are moody.
I know.
I would say
It just
somewhere
gets
around
worse.
14, 15,
Yeah,
16.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
at first I say
Yeah.
18, and then I'm like, you know what, college, that's late. Like, even though you're a freshman in college, I don't know, there's something about it that's like, yikes.
The thing is, the Royals do that in the old days. I'm sure
Yeah.
they still probably do it now. We just don't hear about it. They used to marry the siblings to keep the bloodline
bloodlines
pure. Yeah.
Yeah, they said, you're right.
Look at Woody's question. We talked about this earlier. Yes, we would, Woody. I already did it.
Wait, would Torshaa and Star marry with a lower income earning partner? No, there can only be one degenerate in this family unit, and that's me.
I've seen studies where men nor women are happy in that situation.
In incest or what?
No. In
What
the
the hell?
income situation.
Wait, in what, the income?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see more women that earn more. I think it's not gonna be a big deal. It's more of a threat to women than it is anything else. Do you know that? Like, men get more
They get
violent.
angry and yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think house husbands should be a thing, though. Don't let them leave. Okay, there's only good that can come from it.
I mean, I
Women
wouldn't
aren't
mind.
happy
I
with
wouldn't
that
mind being a
either.
house husband. I think I'd be good. I cook. I clean. I do. Made this. I fix things. I mean,
Yeah.
I do look. I'm down with
Tori,
it.
don't forget to put cameras everywhere.
Yeah, that
Put cameras
Whoa,
everywhere.
What kind of degenerate behavior is that, Star?
Spy.
the spy pens. Have you heard about those recorders and shit? God damn.
Hey, Tori, read
what?
that one.
All state portion of child support and alimony money goes to judges' pension funds. Yeah, no shit. We've talked about this. 20%. And
That's why the paternity thing has such a pushback, in my opinion. The state makes too much money off of it.
yeah,
They've turned it into revenue generation.
which is, I don't think that should be legal. I feel like that's somehow going against people's fundamental human rights. I'd have to think about it. But there's something off about it, because there should be no money involved with children, in my opinion. And there is, because it's child support. And then people are like, well, it's so that the child support is given and like the money goes to the woman. I'm like, I don't know. There's something about that, like you taking a cut. I guess you're the one that's making sure that it happens, but
Well, the state is always going to make their money regardless. The government's always going to make their cut.
Damn
I don't know. There's something off. I think there's a case.
You think?
No. But what I'm saying is, there was something we learned in, I think it was philosophy. I don't remember what class, ethics maybe. And it was like, if somebody becomes some form of a slave to the state, which arguably, okay, a lot of people arguably, but there's usually something at fault, inflation. And so that's like how you can kind of see things being brought to light. But I don't know. I don't know that much about family court, because it's not criminal court, right? It's not probate court. It might be. It's very like probate. People don't even. I remember when I was trying to get guardianship papers, people that worked in the courthouse didn't understand probate court. It's like, what are we doing? I'm like, I don't know. Oh,
I'm no lawyer, but I, for the life of me, can't understand how the state can force somebody to pay for a dependent, or in some cases multiple dependents, and then not allow them to claim them on taxes.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like that's the thing. I feel like you should be able to relocate too. Keeping people in the state, there's something fucked up about that, because men get stuck with the lower paying jobs, even though they can go work in another state, make more money, but they won't let them leave.
Ooh, you're catching on to something there, Torshaa. Like, you're getting stuck in if you're a criminal and you're on probation, you're stuck here. If you're on child support, you're stuck in that state.
It goes against your fundamental human rights. You have the right to liberty.
Freedom of movement.
Yeah.
Travel.
That's why I'm saying, like, there's something off. And I just remember we learned about it. But let me go grab my dog. Hold on.
Yeah, but
The
the first
problem is,
case of it, man, yeah, Daniel hit it, was Luke and Leia on the big screen.
And then what? Leah Thompson and Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future.
Oh God.
You know, while she's gone, everybody hit the like and the subscribe button.
or Star will beat you.
I will beat all of
She'll
you.
do it.
And you'll like it. Bring out the Kraken. Sorry.
Y'all are good. 20% is a
Mr.
lot.
Star will do it.
10% is a lot, and that's tax, you know?
I have a dungeon.
At least in Chicago. God
I'll
dang.
get my chucks. Like and subscribe, or you'll get the chucks.
I feel like it should be illegal that, like, here's what fucks me up about the movement thing. It's like that already alone, like men being unable to relocate to get a better job to support child support. That's shitty. But what's also shitty is that moms can move freely with the children state to state or country to country.
In my case, country to country.
And it's not abduction, but when it's not considered a parental abduction. What do you call that? I forget. Something like that. It's like
parental alienation.
Yeah, that's what it is. And that in order to, you have to go through, I think you have to go to like the embassy. You have to go through specific courts just to get the paperwork, and you're kind of fucked. I feel like that's
right.
Up. Like, why is that okay, but men cannot leave to make more money? How is that moral? Number one. I don't know.
And at that point, unless you are ultra wealthy, you're not going to be traveling country to country. You don't have access to your children.
Yeah.
Period.
I think the thought is too, sometimes like the thought they're bailing. Again, I'm not making an excuse for it, but they probably think the bailing is they think they won't pay then if they can leave the state or the country or whatever.
But if you live in
That's the only way I can reason it.
But so like I worked in downtown Chicago, River North, which is not that far from like downtown, not downtown, but the casino in Indiana. So a lot of bartenders would bartend over there and then come work the nightclubs. That's what I'm talking about. Like being able to drive out of state to work a job and then come back, because some states near you are like lower in taxes and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No, I'm not disagreeing. I was just asking a question. I was just thinking
that makes sense, though. I didn't think of that because I'm sure there are a lot of people that would try to get out of paying, but can't you just get like extradited or whatever it's called if you don't get?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, I live in BFE, Texas, and moved to Georgia, and I'm no longer subject to the law. Yeah, you are.
And why can women with the children leave? Daniel, that's like what fucks me up is they can move freely and it's not abduction unless it is, but it depends on where it is actually. But there's no things like it's kind of like you're fucked. It's one of those.
Right. And then if the man does have the means to see the kids, that extra expense is upon him as well.
Yeah.
And if not, keep paying, but now you no longer get to see kids.
I'd have to ask a friend of mine, but I think there's a radius that you're supposed to be within when
20
you have
20 minutes.
20 minutes, somewhere in there.
That is that if you are a parent and you're thinking about getting divorced or you're in a divorce and you have kids and you're like, fuck, I don't know, I'm going to fuck up my kid. Supposedly, according to therapists and psychologists, as long as parents live at max 20 minutes away from each other, unless parents should live no further than 20 minutes apart and your kids have like significantly better outcomes. It's like crazy.
I've got another question. Why do men have to fight to see their children? Women don't have to go to court. They just get it.
I think guys mess up on that because it depends on the state you are.
They're not doing the paperwork is what's going on. And then the lawyers advise them not to. But the men that do try to get it are rewarded it, which is crazy.
Yeah, most men
I like her love your paper or whatever you call it when you have somebody who actually dealt with this. A lot of the guys, she's kind of right on the paperwork, but then a lot of the guys don't call the police when they don't show up.
So what you're saying is the state rewards the first party to file.
Yeah.
That's
yes.
Okay.
For the most part.
say you have to pick up said kid, right, at a destination, and the woman's giving you a hard time. They got to meet you halfway in the state of Illinois, wherever you live in their location has to be a halfway point at like a public area. And if they don't show up, if you don't call the police and document it and then take it back into court, it's a lot of rigmarole.
Yeah, you have to have it in writing or else it never happened.
Yep.
Really. Pictures, timestamps. Anytime you take your child to school and you're a guy, take a photo of it. So they know that you took the child to school these days, even though you worked most, you know what I mean? It's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as like you just have to make a police report every time they don't show up. And a lot of guys don't want to deal with it because
It's
they're busy.
embarrassing.
Well, it's embarrassing too. Like I gotta call on a woman. You know?
And they have to come by, their lights are on. It's not like sometimes you're kind of just like, oh, fuck it. I'll just find another way to get it documented. And then you don't, and then you're fucked. It's just like, oh, I don't know. Now in certain states, it's automatic 50-50 custody, which is awesome. So I think we're going to see that more.
Think also about the emotional stress on the kids for having the mom arrested just for not meeting them halfway, though. Think about it in that context. I'm not saying it's right.
When my mom was pulled over by the cops.
Yeah, or arrested.
Bad
I'm not saying it's right or anything, but I'm just saying.
You'll never forget it as a kid. I was 6. I was 6.
You're not going to forget it.
My mom fucking drove past a bus that had the stop sign up and she was speeding. There was no kids around, obviously. My mom's crazy. My mom's crazy, but she's not that crazy.
She's like normal crazy. That's okay.
She's efficient.
A good kind of crazy.
Ever since that, though, she drove like an absolute handicapped mother effer, and that was for most of my life. So
she's a slow driver?
Yeah, but she used to not be. She used to be a good driver, never was in an accident. And I feel like if you're a slow driver, you are going to get in accidents because you are not quick to see what's going on. I don't know.
Probably. Less defensive driving.
Well, everybody's playing on their phone or the radio. You know, everybody's clueless in the world today.
Take that back. I'm just kidding. He said everybody's just clueless on their phones and stuff.
I mean, you've got people walking in open manholes playing video games, looking at a phone.
Hey,
you're talking about the Oculus stuff. Yeah,
think about it like natural selection.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, I've long said,
sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Let Darwinism take over.
It is. God damn. It's just boring. It's just boring. Put your phones away. Say hi to each other. God damn.
I do not live on my phone.
Me neither.
Proud to say it.
I don't. I think
it's more men who do it, actually.
From what I remembered, it was both men and women. Men that came to the bar would, when they're shy, they're really shy, and they have their head down with the phone on the bar. But then girls, you could tell they were nervous from being like stared at, and so they would like pull out their phone. And
compensating.
Yeah. But I would see most of it like it was pretty even.
Well, the first smartphone was a BlackBerry, and then there was an addiction rate when people, the higher end people were using BlackBerries. So then we knew that once smartphones were going to, hit the market for the regular people, it was just going to get people were going to be attached to it. And that was people in the business world with BlackBerries.
I still have my old phone.
I had a Sony Ericsson from overseas, a UK phone.
I always wanted the Sidekick. I wanted it so bad. I had a Razor, but it was my mom's too. We shared a phone.
I still keep my here. I still got my old iPod. I keep my devices separate. So I'm weird.
I remember that. I used to find those all the time at the bar before people could put their names on them and shit. Now you can open it up and it'll be like, well, actually, you might have had their names, but it wasn't like a phone where you could call mom. And be like, hi, I have your son's phone. The amount of times I've had to call people, FaceTime them. Your credit card's still here. I don't know.
The world has changed so much in 30 years. It is unbelievable.
Well, it's different
You
from
know,
even
when I
100 years ago. Like, it's wild to think how far we've come
oh yeah,
technology-wise, both bad and good.
God 15, all the
Yeah.
DSL cameras and stuff.
We gotta get our humans on Neuralink though. Like I feel like we're past the point where we cannot keep up with technology. We need to become it. But I'm also an alien.
Nope. Sorry, I'm pro-human.
Just give
in
a
that.
cyberpunk.
Wait,
Just give a
what
cyberpunk
what
vibes
if you
over
could
it.
be immortal? You wouldn't do it?
No, the
No.
human like the,
Oh, I
all the
would.
people.
I want to
all
be
the
here
people-
forever.
Most of the people I love are dead, so I'd rather be with them. You
Oh
know.
come on. I want
What?
to. I don't know.
If I could be a vampire, maybe.
I love vampires so much. I didn't know you were into them.
It's vampires and werewolves.
Chick crack, remember?
My first
Chick crack.
crush was from the movie The Little Vampire, the kid. That was my
Oh.
crush forever. It's my favorite. Anytime I see it, it gives me. I was like, ooh, tingles. Not
you
like
think
that.
about
Interview with
Gary
a
Oldman?
vampire.
Wait, what?
Interview with a vampire.
Okay.
Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
and Brad
movie.
Pitt. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
The Anne Rice book. The Interview with the Vampire.
Oh.
You haven't seen that?
Yo,
Oh, but
did
I've
you watch
seen
the series now?
Oh my God, you need to see the movie.
Have you seen the series?
No, I haven't seen the series.
What about Gary Oldman's
Why?
Dracula?
Great
Well,
actor,
it's
not that good
my
looking.
Dracula.
I do
I
not
wouldn't want to
drink
live forever.
wine.
Dracula.
You wouldn't stop?
No, not at
Crossed
all.
oceans of
Really?
time for you. Yeah.
I want to live
I would
forever.
travel the
What would you
oceans for
do
your
with
love.
infinite time?
Fly. Do some cool shit. I don't know. Help
But
the
they could
world.
the weird thing is vampires could turn into werewolves too. Like in Bram Stoker's they did. Like he would turn into a bat, a
Yeah,
human, and
the
then werewolf.
Hellhounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, hellhounds. And the line is that I will cross oceans of time for you. It's not the other
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Yeah. Such a dork.
I probably
We're
leave that
simpatico
Uncle
star,
Gun.
you get me?
What did you say?
I
Self?
I said we're
believe that Uncle
simpatico. We
Guns.
think the same. You
Yeah,
What?
he's the inspiration for the books, he said.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves was cute in it.
but
You
he
guys
couldn't do
really-
the British accent.
Wait, if Neuralink became a thing, you guys wouldn't get it?
No.
You would never be in pain again. There's so many.
No, I'm okay.
You don't know that.
You don't
Yeah.
know that.
They're
You know
lying
what?
to you.
Like anything, okay, so you're talking cyberpunk.
I'm
right?
willing to risk it. I'm ADD. It's worth a shot. Like,
What if
goddamn.
somebody hacked it and took over
Oh,
your
darn it.
self-control?
I need a guardian in place or something. Like,
Well, it's
You'd
not
be
even
attached
that.
to a mainframe, honey. There
No,
would be no guardian.
backup
Think about-
files.
Think
I'd
about
have a
infection
backup.
rate. Infection rate on any medical device put in your body.
Yes.
You
That's
think that's
true.
not going to be an issue?
That's not
Oh, it
true.
is. Yes, it's high.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, it's high.
Metal?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have
People.
no idea. Like when people get screws and stuff, they're getting infections.
Yeah, they
Yes.
end up getting cellulitis on their legs, all kinds
Oh
of.
yeah, I
Yeah.
have seen that. Cellulitis is no joke. It's no joke.
My
But yet
aunt
you
is a
want to put the chip in your head.
Yeah, absolutely. I live on the edge.
So it can rust and then rot her brain.
Well, what? If
a
that
whole new
happens-
meaning to Radas.
Torsha's going to be
Dork
a
Max.
guinea pig.
Max.
It's gonna be a
I don't know.
rider.
Elon Musk, if you're watching this, I will absolutely do the human trial. Goddamn.
She volunteers.
Did you
Well,
see
you
the?
don't want to be an organic human anymore?
No, ma'am. I'm a
We have
ginger.
our first
We're
tribute.
organic. They're always different. I don't know.
That's too bad. We'll miss you.
I'm not gonna die.
Part of you will. The human part.
The human
So-
part.
No. What if I figure something out where I can take it out and
Here
never?
we go.
This is like meta thing.
You
This
can't.
is-
like
you
it-
can't do that with the human body. Once it's there, honey, you can't take that
I find a
out.
loophole to absolutely everything. It's my only skill. Literally, it's my only skill.
Then you should be an attorney.
I know. I've been told that before. No, I'm just gonna be a degenerate. Thank you. Cheers.
Investigator. They're
Woo!
degenerate. They're degenerates.
Wait, I'll stick with Nurse Solink.
So
I mean,
Well, it
you'd
looks
be
like
a,
degeneracy is
you'd
going
be
to
like
be
a
the new norm for
cyborg then.
everybody.
guys, Daniel, hold on. Stone,
What?
what'd you say? You guys keep talking over each other. Stone, I think, said something first.
Oh, I just said it looks like everybody's going to become a degenerate. That's the norm.
La 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 la
Hedonism.
la. Yo, what did you say?
I said, so you're going to be kind of a cyborg at that point.
We kind of already are with our iPhones. You don't have your iPhone in your hand for what, an hour, and people are freaking out and shit. Sounds like a cyborg to me. Okay.
I get thinking there, but I don't know. I still keep my stuff separate. Like, I mean, you're talking about the kinds who have it attached at the hip or like the earbuds the whole time.
No,
Because
not
I've seen people like that.
No, not
Like they
necessarily.
walk around with it.
What would you do if you left your, like, be honest, if you were going to work an hour away and you realized you left your phone at home, would you go back and get it and be late to work, or just work without it?
I'd work without as long as I knew how to get back home.
You guys are lying through your fucking teeth. Like, no, you would go home.
I went to the park without my phone. Thank you. I did.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you have to go to work all day, like, and you got to drive an hour. I don't know.
If you have
I know
kids, I
what
would
life is
suggest
like
you have your
without
phone.
a cell phone. I would be fine.
I'd be fine without a cell phone too, but I'm just trying to draw the correlation between, like, cyborgs and cyborgs, kind
Wait,
of.
want to see some? Here, check this out. How far
Oh,
back?
God. What is it? You got them going now.
Well,
I
don't
still
they
got
have
one
that
of
chip
these.
where you
Remember
can?
these phones?
Oh, my God. My grandparents had stuff like that.
Daniel, will you do the
And
kick?
the old rotaries.
What?
Will you do the kick for everybody?
Yeah,
Wait,
do the
wait, shut
kick.
up.
Do it.
Don't
Do
split your crotch.
it. Guys, this is insane. This is
They just
insane.
making Daniel dance like a monkey.
No, we're not. Like, what? Look, it's so bad.
Yay.
Cheers.
Nah, hey, Daniel, we still got to get on this thing because Tori said she's going to dress up as a pink Power Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
She hasn't set that up yet.
I have a hat too. Like, I won't show my face. I'll have a great time in this goddamn thing. I don't know how my hair will get slicked back though.
You got to come to C2E2. Because I'll be
C2E2?
there. That's
What's that?
next month. Yeah.
What is that?
It's at McCormick Place.
Oh shit! Like Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But what's this thing? Is this
It's
just for...
comics and entertainment. Like, that's what it stands for.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it is. It is there's the porn convention like in
Exotic.
a month.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you doing that?
I'm just saying. I'm not going. Okay.
Yo, man, the most degenerate thing to ever
You
go
just
to
gave yourself away, Tori.
is a furry convention.
I've never been, but I would go.
Was that you, Daniel,
planned.
that was sending all the furry stuff?
Oh gosh.
We were talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, those were wild. Like,
Yeah.
they are the most evilest people in the world.
We'll probably see some at C2E2, but I usually just avoid that. I when they go one way, I go the other. You know?
Yeah, I do not understand that lifestyle. To each their own. But
They're creeps.
It's close to bestiality almost at that point.
That is a crime. That is a crime.
yes, yes.
God damn.
I'll be in a different costume for I'll probably be in White Ranger. Well, if you're doing pink, I'll be in Green or White Ranger. So.
Hell yeah. Don't they do like a thing? I forget. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
I can
it.
show you the pose. Oh yeah, I know all the poses.
Rishi got all happy about that. He's like, she's got to do all the poses.
Say less. I'll
They're
do
not
it.
that. Pink
What are they
Rangers isn't that hard. It's this and then this.
Wait,
But
I
White
used
Ranger.
to run like this.
Here, let me show you. It's this. Oh, sorry.
Oh no. Yes.
Yeah, so,
5,
White
6,
Ranger
7, 8,
like that.
1. That, yeah, come on. That's what I did.
Fun.
Okay.
You gotta do it
Almost.
fast.
I think
Like,
Wushu Viking is offering also to come on air and do a fly kick.
I'm doing it. I'm picking up what you're throwing
Did I
down.
read that right?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys some moral dilemmas. We're gonna practice.
Okay, give me a moral dilemma.
Got
and
you.
I'll-
Okay.
I'll
Let's
give you
see.
a degenerate answer.
Okay. We're
Or you
gonna.
want to call me on it?
Wait, what? I can't see you. Wait.
Oh, here. Want to call me on it?
No. Okay, we're gonna do. Ooh, let's do this one. I haven't read any of them yet, but the social media morality. You come across a viral social media post containing false information that incites hatred and discrimination against a particular group. Men? I don't know. While you have the power to support the misinformation. Wait. Hold on. Okay.
Wait, sorry, what was the question?
PVR is hitting. Hold on. You come across a viral social media post containing false information that incites hatred and discrimination against a particular group. While you have the power to report or debunk the post, doing so may attract negative attention and backlash from those who support the misinformation. Do you prioritize truth and social responsibility by taking action, or do you remain silent to avoid confrontation and controversy? Let's go.
Integrity. Always do the right thing,
Which
even
is-
when it's hard.
They are. Here's the problem. They're incentivizing snitching.
Yep.
Right, but if you do that, while you can debunk it, doing so may attract negative attention and backlash. So technically,
I don't care about that. That doesn't bother
they
me.
were avoiding hatred and discrimination and violence. You know what I mean? Would that incite it in the opposite direction? I don't know.
You mean, will it point on to you more? Sure. Go for it. What are they going to do? It's over the internet. Who cares?
This is the way I look at it. Think of it as what's best for human beings,
Yes.
human flourishment.
Yes. Speak it.
Without truth, you cannot determine or discover what is the best course of action for humans in general.
Yeah.
Truth
agree.
matters.
I agree. We were just talking about this in the comment section because there was somewhere in some religious text prior to the Bible that we know it as today. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it said anything that goes against the group or like species or society is inherently wrong or some shit. I forgot.
I don't
Wait,
know.
do what?
I don't
Repeat
know
that?
where that is.
So there was religious teachings somewhere in some religion that I think it was Christianity though, that said it was like the first documented thing that I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought. I'll find the comment and I'll just repeat it. But thank you for the super chat. Keep your girl phony fans one chat at a time. Where does morality come from? That will actually lead into what I was saying before. Where do
The
you
Ten
guys-
Commandments. There you go.
Yeah. All the
My
time.
opinion, morality comes from religion. People don't want to admit it, but without a religious higher presence, where does it come from? It's not a
Is it-
chemical in your brain.
Well, is it ever so you're saying that your morality is strictly based on the teachings of God? Do you find any problem when you don't have a response or feeling that says that's wrong going on? Do you know what I mean? Do feelings ever guide your morality ever?
You mean your conscience? The word is called a conscience.
No.
Do you have one? Do we have one? We're
You
supposed
could
to.
word it that way, but like if I say, I always use the mentally ill. Like, okay, let's say that I'm in a psychosis. That's my favorite example. I'm in a psychosis, and my reality is distorted because of it, and I am commanded by God, voices in my head, to kill my entire family in order to send them to planet heaven. Okay. If I killed my family with the intent that they were going to go to heaven, am I evil? Christians would probably
It's an immoral act, a criminal
I-
act.
Murder.
Hold on, I didn't finish. Hold on. Okay. Then I come to, then my psychosis gets treated and I come out of it and I'm absolutely horrified at what I did. It's not like my character to do that or whatever. now that you know that, did that person still know what they were doing at that time? It's a hard one.
That is a hard one. And I could see the case that maybe they weren't aware of their actions, but you still have to be held
responsible
for those actions.
That's what
You're
I
talking about
say.
like a sleeper agent almost.
But that's
Like
what
they're
I
not aware of what they're doing.
That's what I say all the time. And people still think there's an issue with it because the person didn't know what they were doing at the time. It seems like Christians in particular, at least in the comment section, have been saying, no, they always know right from wrong. It's like they've never experienced mental illness with anybody, and it shows. I don't know. Like, how do you explain that to them?
Yeah, what if somebody took something and they had an adverse reaction to it?
Can you actually give
very common. It's just that you hear about it because of HIPAA. That's the main thing. But keep going.
Well, no, like, do you postpartum depression, like we were talking about that?
True.
I mean, do you blame the woman for killing her own child when she,
I think
she's going through it?
I think she should go to a state hospital, not jail, but she doesn't get out. Maybe she can get out on good behavior if she takes her meds.
So then you just answer your question for somebody else in the other moral dilemma. That's where they need to go.
You're asking me a question. I don't know. I'm just answering. I don't know for sure what the answer is, though.
Well, wouldn't it be the same thing? It'd be in the same gambit, right?
Well, no. Do you think somebody who killed their child should go to jail for the rest of their life? You didn't pose it that way.
I really don't know.
They have to determine whether it's premeditated or not.
How would you do
Anthony?
But the guy who was in psychosis that wasn't acting like himself, that wasn't premeditated because it wasn't himself, right?
Please don't talk over me. Okay, postpartum psychosis. Did they know that they were going to kill their child when it happened to them? No, they probably didn't premeditate it.
That's for them to determine in the case, though, on a case-by-case basis.
No, but I'm telling you, what would you say to that?
I would say you should still be held accountable for your actions, and they're decriminalizing murder and everything else. So you're gonna get out. So I don't know.
No, they're not decriminalizing at all. We have the highest rates
in California. They are.
Maybe at the state level, I'm not sure, but no, I think they should still go to jail or something. Nobody's saying that they should not go to jail or anything.
Yeah, at the state level, they're decriminalizing a lot of really bad things in California. So
I heard that they were decriminalizing.
Chicago here too.
I heard they were decriminalizing DUIs and talking about going after DV cases. I don't know if Ronnie told me that. I forget.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah.
Decriminalizing DUIs?
Well, not decriminalizing, but they're not going as hard as they were on the DUIs. They're going after aggravated assaults.
Finally.
I got you.
But it should, if they harm people.
And it's never going to come off your record like a DUI.
Mm-hmm. Why can't they just effectively handle both? Like hire more people,
because your prisons are overflowing.
Exactly, Star.
A lot of people don't want to be, but they're putting people in with not serious crimes, and plus nobody wants to really be cops anymore because they're all they're corrupt and not. You can't trust them, and all the good ones quit or got fired.
Well, I was saying you've had a tremendous political push to demonize them. Period.
Yeah.
I think it was Pittsburgh that they're averaging 20 people on shift a night to patrol 300,000 people. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it got really bad in River North. It was impossible to, I don't know. It's crazy. A cop used to drive me to and from the club to my car or whatever. And I'm like, dude, there's no cops out. And there's always a bunch of fights that break out and cars being robbed and shit, guns. And they just don't have enough people. It's
interesting thing about Chicago that we still have mutual combat laws.
What do you mean?
So if one gang gets in another fight with another gang and they do murder on each other, no one goes to jail because it was mutual combat.
Yeah, it's crazy. Welcome to
Is
Chicago.
It as bad in Chicago as the media portrays it.
Yes.
As far as like the shoot.
Mhm.
You come for the food, get shot. Chicago.
Go to
That should be
Porcello's.
the new state slogan.
I've been saying it, like Chicago, come for the food, get shot. Like it's absolutely, it's so bad that we're all immune to it. Like nothing surprises us. I don't know. Nobody's getting in. It's all gun related though. It's not like knife stab. Who was talking about how there's knife stabbings? Is that in the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They are literally talking about banning knives in the UK.
They'll just go to clubs and then they'll ban a club. They'll go to a wrench.
No,
ban the
that'll be
wrench.
cars because then they could be
They've
used
already
as a
talked about
weapon.
that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Drive over them? What the fuck? Sorry, I don't know.
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
that was funny.
Oh, yeah.
But one thing too, you have to keep in mind whatever they do there is going to eventually come here too. Like it's just the beta test over there.
Not if
that
you
they
hold the
forget.
fort. Don't
no,
go
no, no.
there.
I know. I'm just saying. Like,
Guns.
yeah.
Daniel, they
Oh, yeah.
tried it. They
That's why
tried
I'm
it.
pro second A. Like everyone should have. Like it for me, it should be like the old west. Everyone should be armed and like
think
just.
so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people need to go through training. Okay.
I've been through training.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. In the old days, the
go.
schools used to have gun ranges, and there was no school shootings. And I say bring that back. Same with shop class, bring all that stuff back. But
Yeah.
yeah. It's not a popular opinion, but
I-
for me, that's how it should be.
I approve responsible gun ownership and
Yes.
hunting. Okay. I'm just saying there's some
What
crazy
does responsible gun ownership look like to you? Being an Illinois person.
people in Illinois. So-
He's got you there now, huh?
no, it's just funny. Responsible gun ownership, legal purchasing, FOID card.
You got, hey, wait, calm down. Nobody from Chicago, me, Daniel, or her. Do you guys know what a FOID card is?
No.
Wait,
It's your,
really?
so you can shoot,
No,
Like-
Daniel, shut up.
isn't it?
I was going to
Daniel.
say, I've never heard of a FOID card.
Here we got to like do a draconian thing where we have to give our fingerprints just to be
Oh,
able to
yeah.
attempt to buy a gun.
Oh,
See, in
oh,
other states, you don't have to.
right,
California,
Texas.
you do.
Yeah, okay. I think it's better for us in Chicago because you never know when the crazy ones don't have a fingerprint in the system yet. It's
It's
actually
the crazy ones that don't care. They're the ones that are doing it.
find them faster,
They're-
you idiot.
They're buying them on the black market.
Yeah,
and-
you can't catch the black market people.
No.
Oh, first of all, they're being sold in Garfield Park. It's like a well-known thing. It's like
Oh, shut up, dude. I want to die.
Hey, it sounds like Griffith Park for California. What a coincidence.
yeah.
But it's just so,
Oh, they used to shoot
it's
Power
so,
Rangers there in Griffith
it's so
Park. I know exactly where-
SJW, man, because you hear, I just heard that, and it was like,
Chicago is
well,
the
let's
type of
just keep going after the legal gun owners and just keep putting more laws on them, but the ones that are actually doing the gun crimes, they get
Ronnie.
right out of jail.
Shing ding.
Chicago
He's
is the
right.
place. Chicago is the place where, like, forgive me, gang members will sell their guns on Facebook Marketplace. Am I
What?
wrong? They will. Like,
What?
yes. They have no chill because nobody's gonna do shit. Unfortunately.
Holy cow.
I don't think
They even
eBay
go
would
on
let you
Facebook
do
Live and
that.
they shoot each other out.
Or
Do
Yeah.
Facebook.
Facebook.
He's right.
They've killed people on Facebook Lives, but they'll literally do auctions. It's crazy.
No, are they responsible gun owners? Do you think they got a FOID card?
Oh. Thank you for the super chat. Keep your girl off OnlyFans one shit at a time. You've been texting a man for months. Your heart races with every word. He gets you like no other. Then one day you learn it's AI. Did this happen to you when you were purchasing OnlyFans or something? Do you want to talk about it?
remember the aim bots back in the day? That's kind of what the the AI. Remember those things?
What was her
That's
name?
kind of what they were then.
It was a Z. What was her name?
I don't remember. All I remember, I just remember going into the Ames chats and the robots being there sometimes.
Chatbot?
Like you
Was
could
it-
chat with them. Yeah.
Yeah, that and Yahoo, remember? They would pop up and be like, hey, welcome to the chat room. And they'll be like, how can I help you? They'll direct message you and everything.
I had no friends, and I would literally talk to this robot and have an absolute blast with it on AIM. Like, what was its name, though?
Would you make fun of it? Because that's what me and my brothers would do. We
Yes.
just make fun of it. Yeah, it's so much fun.
We would abuse them in a weird way. They were robots, okay? They were not sentient, but we would say some crazy shit.
Robots and AI is going to replace physical human connection. That is insane.
But that's why we're well, we're the four of us are pro-human except Torrie.
We don't want to be touched anymore. Just kidding.
Speak for yourself
Good.
on that one.
Good,
Yes.
I don't think anything can ever replace human touch, not in this generation.
Infants don't even survive without human touch. Does anybody know this?
Yeah.
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 Causes some real bad problems later on in life.
Torshaa abused robots. Just
Here, here.
I was a minor. God damn.
Are robots going to eventually get rights?
Oh God.
So Sophie does. That one human robot.
Sophie needs a new nose or something. She's creepy and ugly. I don't like her.
Wait, what is Sophie?
Look her up. You've seen her.
Yeah.
But you're not a man.
She needs
remember?
hair. Like the hair's not doing it. I feel like she doesn't have hair. She's just like
We're slowly creeping to Ex Machina. Has anyone seen Ex Machina?
No.
Oh, you should
Torshaa,
see it. It's really
what's your motto? A man will screw anything, right? They don't
a
care.
man will fuck a rock if it had a hole. Not all.
Exactly. So they don't care if it's creepy or not.
Well, no. I mean, it's got to have a couple of requirements.
I support the dolls. Okay, you want to fuck a doll? I'm all about it. Okay.
How did I know it was going
Sorry,
to
you
go
should-
there?
have
They
you
actually
heard
make
of,
the real
Jake?
they make the real dolls look better than Sophie.
Treat their dolls so. They put makeup on the dolls. Okay, they go.
They paint their nails.
Dolls. Yes.
They do their hair,
I'm like, I support this shit. Okay, it teaches empathy in a
Sorry,
really
you should-
strict way.
but not empathy for
No.
a real woman.
No,
though. That's
do
the
not
problem.
Sorry, you should look up a guy called J. Doll King. He calls himself J. Doll Hefner, but that's all he does. He like Hugh Hefner because he has all these doll women. But anyway, it's really interesting. Like he talks about why he chooses the dolls over the human women. It's really he's a funny guy and really interesting. But I think you should just check him out.
I think I know who you're talking about. I didn't know that was his name, but I think he was on another like sex doll thing for Vice. It's a nice guy. Like he likes women, just doesn't want to date them right now. He likes his girls.
No. But he says he doesn't have sex with them or anything. He just keeps them as companions. But I don't know what to make of that.
Companions, they're inanimate objects. What do you mean companions?
Thank you for
I'm just
saying
repeating
that.
what he said. I don't know what it's not like again, he seems like a good dude. I don't have anything against him, but it's just he's more like again, I'm pro human. I like human women. I like my women with a pulse and stuff like
I
that.
don't know.
But
I like they have dolls.
He's
So you're not going to start
advocating
looking
for all the
strangely
hookers.
at your like toaster or anything.
What?
I said he's
Have
advocating
we
for all the
broken
hookers.
the human brain?
The hookers, thank you.
Is that what's going
Yes,
on?
yes, Stone. Yes, we have.
Stone. Take that back. Yes. No, have we broken the human brain? We fried it. That's for sure. I think we're all fucked up.
all of these dopamine hits and having relations with inanimate objects and no human connection, no human emotion.
I want to make that a sound effect.
Some guys like that, unfortunately.
it's sad but true.
Yeah, but then they make a male version of that, and they sell out just as heavy as the female ones.
Great movie.
Really?
Are they
it's not
selling to the
gender
women or the men?
specific?
It's not gender specific. They make a male version that women buy.
Wow.
Well, we assume women are buying them.
Yeah, we play with dolls. Is that what you're talking about? We've always played with dolls. It's
I mean,
not
you
weird.
guys are
I
probably
can't
the
say it.
demographic for it.
Playing with dolls and pretending that they're animate, sentient beings that you...
Stone, la 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 la. Let me play with my fucking dolls.
Oh, Uncle
Oh,
Guns
Lord.
is in the house, huh? Hi, Uncle.
We are doomed. We are
You
so
bait
doomed.
and switch. Where's that picture? Moving right along. Hit the like
No,
button.
no, what
It's
a
gonna be
black pill
interesting. Like
exists.
obviously it's gonna be a bigger debate once they get more life like the the androids and robots, but it's just, again, I'm pro-human.
If the robot can tie her hair up in a ponytail, we have gone too far. Okay, if it can like do this,
the question is, I don't think it'll be in our.
Yes, if it does this, we're screwed.
Yes.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all are done. Y'all are replaced.
You guys are replaced.
Women have just become obsolete.
Yeah, that's when it's an issue.
I don't think it'll be in our
advocate-
lifetime, so I think it'll be more in like 3000, the year 3000 or past that. Like it'll be beyond, like when we're gone, it'll be more.
Come
like,
on. I think
No,
they'll
you don't
do
think
it.
so?
I think they'll do it. We got bionic arms right now. You don't think we can get a remote one for a doll? They're gonna be moving.
I mean, with humanoid, like human skin, like Terminator.
Skin? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's what I mean. That when like it will, like, again, won't be in our lifetime where
Yeah,
it'll be so human, like we can't.
I
Yeah,
didn't hear that.
Wait.
part.
I
Did you
can't
see?
remember
Did
the
you see the
woman.
new ones from Tesla? Did you see them?
I'm looking.
Look it up. I just saw it a month ago, and the damn thing is pretty freaking close to human. It's doing
are you talking about the one that
dishes.
moved like
Joe?
this?
Yeah,
Joe-
it has
Yeah.
perfect
Okay, I did see that one.
moving and flow. Oh God.
Oh, it's pretty. It's like
Yeah.
I'm talking the
models.
skin. They don't have
Doing
the skin
dishes
for
and
it yet.
everything. No, but
Joe Rogan
everything
had an
else.
episode
Her
with a
eyebrows
woman.
don't match her hair though. That's annoying. That's gonna bother me. It's just like she looks like she had a bad
Does the
bleach
carpet
dye.
match the drapes too, or what?
Take that back. No, like she's got dark brows with like bleach blonde roots. The fuck is that?
Plus, they still got the, like, even though her like motions were fluid, it still wasn't completely human. You could still see the jerk in it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, why
I'm
is
telling
that?
you.
Why is it always? Why is it always jerky and strange? Why can't they make it fluid yet?
Because we're not there yet.
But we can do the dots and CGI to like
Yeah.
get the right movements. Why can't we put it in a 3D model? It sounds like we're behind.
It's metal.
Well, I'm sure they did, but just we're not, like, the technology. We still have to keep going on that. But I don't know. As I said, I'm pro-human. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want them to replace us.
I don't think they will. I think it provides an answer to a lot of people that are awkward and socially, like, isolation's no joke. Okay, if they want a doll to talk to, I support it. Okay, justice for the dolls. I don't know.
Is
don't
it
think
good for society though? That's the
No.
question.
Listen, I don't want to walk into homes and find them like easily, but is it good? Like, I think it's one of those things that should be in the privacy of your own home behind closed doors, baby.
The only thing I think about is cleanup.
Okay, stop. You need a black light.
Well, has
Play
anyone
that
seen
out.
Lars and a Real Girl here? Just
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Play
There's
that out. What does that look like? If people are having relationships with inanimate objects,
Wait until Stone finds out about the dolls that you can rent to fuck.
what? Why? No,
Why?
that's disgusting. That's immoral.
I know,
And
but they do like this like double wash. They need more than that, but they use a black light. It's on YouTube. I recommend
I don't
watching.
give no hell no.
That is
No.
immoral.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have nightmares about this.
I know. I'm sorry. Sorry, Daniel. Or who was talking? Stone or Daniel?
I think it was Stone.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, play that scenario out. You said you didn't want to see it in public. If
No,
if
I mean in the
people are
home.
having, yeah, right. But if people are having sentient relations with these things, you don't think they'll take them shopping or on a date?
They do. I'm
That's-
fine with it.
Jay
Yo,
Dawkins,
I
he does
was at
that.
hey man, listen to this. I was at Brookfield Zoo. I seen something in a wheelchair. It walked past me. It was a doll. It was a real doll. The guy was bringing
That's what
it
it was
to
with
the
Lars and
zoo.
a Real Girl. That's what he would do with I forgot.
Yeah, I
his
know that, but I
girlfriend,
seen it in real life, Daniel, at
But
Brookfield Zoo.
But at least they're not demanding you call them by certain pronouns, right? Like that's
is
the difference.
Yeah.
It's they're minding their own business, and I don't even mean that as like a dig. I'm just saying they're not. I guess. How do you explain that to kids, though? How do you explain that to a kid? He likes dolls just like you. Like, I don't know what you do.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know. Maybe, look, boys play with dolls too. I don't know. It could be good.
The term is action figures, Tori. They're called action figures.
Yeah, but whatever makes you feel like a man.
We call them action figures. Again, just teasing.
It's funny.
This keeps up, there's not going to be kids to explain it to.
I know.
Like, how did we get here? How did we
hold
get here?
hold the fort, man.
There was a movie that was about a robot. Oh, I forgot what it was called. It was with what was the guy that played Genie?
Oh, Bicentennial Man. Great film. Always makes me cry. I know.
Yeah, I used to love that film. Whoa. Was that with
Yeah.
Was I right? Was that the Genie? What's
You're
his
right.
name?
Yeah,
Robin Williams.
You're correct.
Yeah. Oh,
What up, tomfoolery in the chat?
Hi, Tom. Where's Tom? There he is. Welcome. Tom, do you support men with dolls? Sex dolls?
But Tori, that was a robot that wanted to become a human, not like.
I don't remember it, to be honest with you.
That was the story of it.
Yeah. They're priming us. Okay.
But what's interesting about that is we're seeing it now with death courts. Like that's one of the things or like death panels where they decide who can who can live and die and stuff. It was
that I was thinking about the other day.
Well,
you should rewatch it. It's really good. Sad but good.
I will. I definitely
Have any of you watched Cherry 2000?
oh yeah.
No.
You need to watch that.
Thank you for the super chat. Keep your girl up. OnlyFans, one chat at a time. Sean says, here we sit laughing about AI, but how sure some of us aren't. Sean, it's okay. I don't know. Well, it'll be fine, okay? At least it's not Rococo Basilic. Okay, don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Hopefully not in my lifetime, but I feel sorry for y'all. That's all I can say.
Take it back. Okay. Take it back. Oh God. I can only imagine how people I don't know. What's the weirdest generation? Is it always just like the youngest one? What's the weirdest?
Yeah, I mean, every generation says the new generation is weird. It's throughout history. Every generation rebels.
I'm hopeful for Gen Z. I think they're gonna figure something out for society, like an algorithm to fix some shit. I think about this all the time, actually, because they're the most sad. So I think only good comes from suffering. I don't know.
Yes and no.
Have y'all seen all the teachers that are quitting over the attitudes of Gen Alpha and how unruly and uncontrollable they are?
No.
What's that?
Where's your source from?
Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, that's me.
That was a cute half turn.
I just have all the cooks. I used to do that before my shift all the time.
That was a good half turn. Was that a full turn or a half turn?
I was hungover. I don't even know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like a half turn, but it was still good. It was good application.
I never could land correctly ever. And that was the first morning that I started to get it. So maybe it was only half, but I was sturdy. Okay.
It's worse when you have big tatas, just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because your weight's going like this at the top.
I had the hair. Did you see the weave I had in? God damn.
That was a weave? That was long.
That was micro beads. Yeah, I can't believe I used to do that. It looked like shit. I love Bicentennial.
You know what's good homework for everybody? Go watch The People versus Larry Flint. Seems how we're doing the whole, moral dilemmas and where the law fits in. So go watch that.
That's a great film. I haven't seen it in years, but it's a
Woody Harrelson and what was that whore's name? What's her name?
What the whore's name?
She literally was a whore in Japan before she married Kurt Cobain. Courtney Love.
Oh yeah,
Courtney Love.
Yeah, she is. She is. Damn. I love Kurt Cobain.
Here's a question: do you think he killed himself, or do you think she did it? Because that's one of the conspiracies.
theories.
Personally,
What's
I
funny
think
is
it was an accidental drug overdose. She happened to be there, and it just was bad. There goes my light. Like,
well, I mean,
that's him.
Tori's really big on like hygiene, right? And Kurt and them never took showers
Yeah, gross.
or washed.
Ugh. I'm big on hygiene. Twice a day, baby.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My grandmother taught all her sons to do it too, so everybody was clean in my house. I thought everybody was like that growing up.
Same.
I was so wrong.
I was too. I'll never forget the first time I did laundry for somebody who had skid marks on their underwear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Never again.
And they don't brush and floss their teeth. Gentlemen, brush and floss your teeth, please.
Dude,
I do. I brush every day. I'm gonna brush later tonight.
I find it so. I think it's because I don't know how true it is, but I heard that the girls are more likely to get braces than boys are in like areas where they get braces. It's like the boys aren't getting them, and I feel like if boys got braces, they would care more about their teeth because it's like you'll see them shift and stuff. But if you don't
I
get
had
them
braces.
fixed, you wouldn't notice and stuff. I don't know. Yeah. You
I
did?
know one guy
Yeah.
who had braces and he's letting his teeth shift and he does not take care of his teeth.
Ugh.
So I don't know. It's like a 50-50 thing.
Well, no, I agree. I'm just saying that I think they would be more aware of it. I don't think they're necessarily like thinking about it as much. But if you like notice your teeth are shifting, it's more like, oh fuck, I'm not doing XYZ. Do they fix it? I don't know.
Do you wear a retainer or no? Because I wear mine pretty much
I-
every day.
Mine's behind my teeth.
Is it Invisalign or what?
No.
Or- no. Okay.
I need the top thing that I had, but I lost it. I need to
It
get
would
it.
just be cheaper to get an Invisalign.
Really?
Yeah.
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 No, my retainer was $200 and I want my old one. It's not that bad. Invisalign is what, $100?
I know.
Something
I
like that.
You know what it costs in manufacturing to make that stuff? You wanna know?
Probably nothing.
like 3 cents.
I
And then
believe it.
Yeah, I negotiated with a dentist once. I was like, "Give me
Really?
a night guard." Oh yeah. I'm like, "How much?" He said 600. I said, "Dude, it costs you like less than 5 cents." He's like, "Are you Chinese?" Because they will negotiate
Yeah,
for
they do.
everything. Yeah.
We have a lot of those places out here in Rockford, actually, which are awesome. I feel like all stores should be that way, where you can negotiate.
I got it for $100 though.
Yeah, now I'm thinking maybe I should do that. Go back to my dentist.
Try
or
it.
my orthodontist. Yeah.
He might tell you to go pound sand, but just remind him, the cost of materials and labor.
I feel like I'll promote it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, tell him that too. Tell him you'll do an ad for your dentist.
Would they have to remold your top teeth then, or what, to get the retainer to fit, or?
Do they? I don't know. Sorry, if you haven't worn yours for like 6 years, probably 10 years, I haven't worn it. I would probably
they probably have to remold.
Yeah, you'd have to do a remold, but I had mine included in the remold, everything.
But if I remold it, then aren't I just getting the mold of what my teeth are right now? How does that fix it?
They scale it digitally.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This whole time I've been thinking about it. I was like, how does this make sense? I didn't know that.
That's why I said just get the Invisalign, because if you are moving your teeth back to original position,
Yeah.
it'll be cheaper.
Well, I'm getting those teeth pulled because I was supposed to get them a month ago and I ate before surgery. But I think once I get those removed, that my teeth will finally sit comfortably down again. Because right now they're not.
Oh, so you were out of space.
Yeah, they grew in perfect, but it's really jammed. Like I've been feeling it for a long time. I think most of my issues I have is actually from the pain in my jaw. It just radiates everywhere else.
Oh my God, I do not.
You're
want
used
that
to
either.
You're used to
So
it.
I feel
Though.
bad for you.
It's not even that bad. I remember when they came in, like, oh, those were bad. When your wisdom teeth come through the gums, it's so painful. This is more just like achy in the morning. And it's like,
I only got one.
really?
Yeah. And then they looked and nothing else developed. And I have one impacted up here.
Oh, see, it sucks. You don't want to get it out?
They said as long as it's not bothering me, why mess with it?
I mean, there's a lot of people that say it can give you like models will get their teeth pulled because it will give them higher cheekbones and a sharper jawline. Fun fact, you won't find that information on anywhere other than Reddit.
I think I'm okay with my cheekbones right now.
Yeah. I was scared though, because I heard that if you get them out, like people made it seem like your face will droop. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, maybe if you're swollen.
So you don't think you're going to get the other one out, even though it's impacted?
Yeah, nope. I'm not going to mess with it unless it starts to bother me.
Yeah.
Mine just didn't develop. So my whole family has like what you've got. Like they got teeth everywhere and their mouths are too small.
Really?
Yep.
Mine grew in the right spots. It's just like, I don't know. It's shifting. It hurts. It just shifted my jaw a little bit. I have a double chin. I don't know.
You do not have a double chin.
Not right now because I've been using these chin masks. I should promote them because honestly, they are life-changing.
Let me see it.
Where are they? Where's the bag? Hold on.
I don't know if I ran out.
Who's watching TV in the background?
Not me.
Not me. From here, it looks like I got more chins than a Chinese restaurant.
Is it Shane? Is Shane watching TV in the background? Or Stone? Or
It's Stone. Where's Shane at? Shane here?
He was.
You can get
Or
anything
maybe not on with us.
that looks like this. You could honestly take a headband and pit it around your head. It does the same thing. You don't have to like buy a mask, but it feels so much better if you have jaw pain. 10 out of 10. It like relines if you get tech neck. I don't know if you guys like.
I hope I don't get tech neck.
Yeah, if you have
I try not to do this all the time. I try to keep it up here.
I literally have my head down all the time. Like, I don't know. Cannot be mindful.
I still have the jaws are size, but I don't use it as much anymore. It's giving me pain.
Was it?
Yes.
I thought it would relieve pain.
No, it was giving me pain.
That's like
all up in here and into my ears.
Yeah, that's where my pain is right now. Damn. I almost bought those because I was like, oh, it'll probably alleviate it.
I mean, it might for you, but for me,
no.
All I feel is like this tight crunching.
Oh, God. Damn. I don't know. It's Thursday. Anybody want to add anything? I think we're going to get off of here. Tomorrow's Friday.
I can't think of anything.
Friday.
Yeah. Friday. We'll probably go earlier tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming on. That was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
That was a fun time, Tora.
Thanks for having us.
Hell yeah. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.
Nice.
See you.